Dummy.
That was tough.
Oh. Nigga, you act like it's my computer.
Say it again.
No.
Yo, what?
Dummy.
Computer.
Man, I ain't finna be babysitting you niggas tonight.
Shut up. That's the first S I heard in the computer ever. My computer. What?
Computer. Computer. There you go. There's right at the gate.
My
Computer.
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 Yo, what?
I had nothing to do with that.
Hey, man.
My boy. You gonna make it?
Uh-huh.
He already out.
I'm gonna just let y'all know this is gonna be wild.
Yeah.
Hey, get ready for
We
a lot of
probably need to stop Friday
Can't
nights already.
wait.
Need to go back to Sundays. Y'all more responsible on Sundays.
I miss Friday. I remember we had them Fridays.
But
I
y'all
miss them
say that,
Fridays
then it
at
be
the law.
Friday, I'm too tired. Then let's go back. Oh, Saturday's a great day. Then y'all don't know what y'all
Every day is always going to be something.
I know. That's the beautiful thing about it, though. You know what I'm talking about?
Friday, you know.
I mean, I'm a shine in today, so it don't really matter.
What?
Huh?
Dummy.
That nigga a mumble podcaster.
Gonna shine
Who's that cartoon character? You
That
know,
nigga a mumble podcaster guy there. What the fuck?
who's my man name?
What did you say?
Bobby Boucher. No, the Bobby Boucher, the coach on the Bobby Boucher. That's what you sound like, right?
Look, Ed Ogeron talking ass. What's wrong with you, man?
More tired.
That nigga gonna
That's the only thing you ever hear that nigga say.
What did you say?
Hold on. I'm a shine any day, so it don't matter.
That ain't
Shy any day?
Shine.
That ain't what you said.
Oh man, that's just
Probably
this
what
is
you
finna
meant.
be great. This is finna be great. This is finna be great. Loaded with laughter.
Oh man, that nigga mumbled some shit, boy.
What's wrong with you, man?
You want me to interpret for you today, Joe?
We go.
You heard what I said.
I heard what you said. Why say you want me to interpret?
So what did I say?
He heard you
I'm
talk.
gonna shine anyway.
Yeah,
He ain't say that.
that's what I said.
I thought you said any day.
It may
Any
be
day.
part Spanish today, guys. So I'm gonna interpret for my boy right here. You know
Let's take turns interpreting that nigga. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, okay. I can't think of nothing more fun to do.
Pick what he said.
I can.
Operation pick what he said.
Hey man,
It's finna be fun, bro.
can we get to our week?
What you mean?
Start this motherfucker.
Have you been here before? This is the Dummies podcast.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
heard the
well,
music yet, Joe?
you know we.
That nigga said the week. We ain't had no intro.
we
We
chilling.
don't know what episode this is.
You need to put that down, man, so you can focus. You need more focus today.
Nah, I don't even want to fuck with y'all right now.
He
Your turn, go.
Okay,
He
go.
said
Here we go.
don't
You're
want-
tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
I'm tall.
I can't get right.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 226. I'm sorry.
We almost
Oh
at
shit, it's almost 227.
227.
Episode 226 from the consistent bunch. You heard?
Season uno.
Yeah.
The bunch.
The ones that show up
The
every
number
week.
one.
Right.
The people that pod rain, hail, sleet, or snow.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whenever.
Right.
You
Ain't no
just
off days.
It's
You
raining.
just podcast from Mardi Gras.
It's raining right now too.
Shots.
We outside. Nah, man, we back in this thing, man. Feeling good, feeling great. It's Friday.
Friday. That's Friday.
We recording
Friday.
on a Friday. It's a little different for us. Mother's Day Sunday. So, you know, I thought about it. We've actually been recording on Sundays. Like 3 years in a row.
Facts.
Yeah.
But today, we're recording on a Friday.
Right.
I started right out the gate. Mother's Day, you know, it's going to be Monday when this come out, but happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, man.
Happy Mother's
Just
Day.
wanna
Without
say-
y'all, there's no me.
Yeah, we want to say that right out the gate. I've noticed a lot of stuff on my timeline. I know we getting at that age, you know, and for some people it happened even sooner than that with people who, you know, may have lost their mothers around this time, man. But you know, thoughts and prayers with y'all, man, and as a time of reflection, you know, think about the greatness that mothers bring to everything. So
Yeah. What do you get a mother that has everything?
nothing. Say thank
Something.
you. Just say I appreciate you.
What you started
Nah,
getting.
you gotta get
Like,
something.
thank you, baby. What
He said, "What do you get somebody who has everything?"
But I mean, something else that,
some flowers.
yeah,
So you get them more of everything.
more of everything.
Yeah.
More
You gotta do something.
Sometimes when you dealing with somebody who got everything, sometimes a little small gesture
Small
is the best
gesture is
thing.
the best thing, right?
It go a long way because they
It's
got everything.
harder when they have everything. Because I don't know what me and my little sister getting my mother. Because she good.
That was what Hooter was saying when he said, "What do you get somebody that got everything?"
That's what I was saying. It's harder. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, I don't know it. I get it now though.
Shut up.
That's normally what he do to Todd, ain't it?
I probably give my mama a talk. I ain't talked to my mom like a real
That's
talk.
a very hootie gift.
Sit your ass down, mama.
Thank you for coming back. Yeah.
Thank you for having me. Raising me for 18 years.
No.
You know what I'm gonna get you?
Like
You get to talk to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you.
like a real talk, like a real deep in depth talk. Like
That's the gift?
I ain't talk like it's gonna be something else, but I want to give it a gift of that because I ain't had that.
Are you gonna be like?
conversation.
It's gonna be a different talk, like a
Yeah.
serious talk,
Yeah,
like
that talk.
Mama. I'm glad
Yeah, that
you
talk.
did X, Y, and Z for
Yes.
me.
You know how to have those
Yes.
kind of conversations?
I don't know, but I guess that's why it's gonna be a gift. I guess that's why it's a gift.
Hey, look,
I don't know.
How many?
Mama, sit down, let's talk.
All right, let's see.
She gonna be like, "Where this coming from?"
All right, hold on. Who?
What's up?
How long? Who to talk last, Todd?
5, not even 5 minutes.
Okay. How long? Who to talk last?
30 seconds.
I'm gonna go 2.5 minutes.
No.
Hey,
Okay.
hey,
Point driven. That's
hell, everybody do it. Todd, you do it. Stock, you do it. I'm gonna do it first. Hey, mama. I'm glad, like, you kept me living.
I love you. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Right.
You go, Todd.
Hey, man, let's sit down and talk.
That's it.
What the rest is, Todd? That's up there with fish on the grill. That's just
On twiddly thumbs and shit. Yeah.
Stop.
That's what I said.
You do him doing
Nah,
that.
that ain't true, man. Because when you have a real talk, you have a real
No,
talk.
no.
And all of y'all know
you
that. I don't care about y'all joke.
You can't
look.
interrupt this.
I can.
It's crazy. The other day, the nigga was talking. He was having a real conversation with me the other night.
Yeah, for a long time, longer than 2 minutes.
Yeah, but 8 minutes into the longer than 2 minutes, the nigga said, "Fuck you, nigga. You got me talking serious and shit."
I did, but it was longer than 2 minutes. See, so he know he know it can be longer than 2 minutes.
The nigga said, "Fuck you. You got me talking serious and shit. I want to talk to you like this."
Shit.
Nigga felt all vulnerable and shit. Niggas about my nipples out. What is going on here?
Why? But why you can't be vulnerable with your niggas?
That's the same thing
He said,
That's what he
why
said.
can't you be vulnerable?
I told
with
him
your
that.
niggas?
Yeah.
So
He
look,
like, you gotta get that shit out.
when I stood up, I was like, "That's the problem, man. You got to be vulnerable. You got to get that shit out sometime.
You do.
You can't be tough all the time, man.
Yeah, man.
You can't be
Especially
tough
now.
all the time.
It's y'all fault though. Why
It's
nigga be
really
tough?
not. Everybody in this bitch literally will
gonna crack
tell
jo-
you with some shit going on.
I know, and that's what I was about to say. All of y'all know for a fact that it's longer than 2 minutes because we done all had them conversations. That's been longer
I
than
was
2 minutes.
generous and gave you 5.
Shut up, bitch.
Golly.
That nigga gave me no words. Talking about 5. That nigga say, "Mama, let's sit down and talk." The end, nigga. She gave me 5 seconds, nigga.
But it was after the talk had already started.
But also, like, if you can't talk to your homies, who can you talk to?
I don't know. That's a good start though.
That's
Your
the only
mama.
person you can talk to. For real?
You should be able to talk to your mama though.
Hell no. Not
Well,
about,
not like your
not
homie.
about women stuff.
I think
Well, not about.
you shouldn't talk to your mom about women stuff because
Because-
when you tell her you having a grievance with this woman,
They
your
gonna
mama
take
gonna
your
hate
side.
her.
Not really. Not
Most of
really.
them.
So, I mean, you have my
My
mama.
mama
No.
My
She
mama
gonna-
taking my side. I'm
she's-
sorry.
My mama
Center.
taking my side.
My mama taking
She's
my
center.
son.
She'll tell me where I fucked up at, but then of course I'm her son. She gonna be like, okay, well, you.
I don't
fucked
talk
up
to my
at.
mom about stuff.
I
like
learned early. My mama
don't.
take my side. I was in the 9th, 10th grade, and a young lady and her mama came to my house, and the young lady was crying, and her mama was like, "Your son upset my daughter," and my mama was like, "What the fuck you want me to do?"
Yeah, see, that she did. She was
So
right.
she had my side. So fuck you want me to do?
Right,
So
right,
from then
yeah.
on, I already knew my mama gonna have my side in any argument.
But what you
or-
supposed to do in that situation?
Some people will be like, "You're not supposed to hurt her feelings. You're not supposed to do that, and you should treat her this way." Not my mom.
But
Yeah.
but
Not my mom.
but in that situation, that would teach me not to tell my mama certain things about like my wife.
Yeah, because I don't want you to hate her. I don't want you.
Yeah,
to
I don't
dislike-
want you to hate her.
I don't want you.
I don't
to
wanna
take
be no
my side,
conflict.
you know.
Yeah.
But I will tell Pops because Pops gonna let you know.
Yeah,
And my
And Pop's gonna still be even.
Like
He's
me?
still gonna be cool with either side, but I ain't gonna tell my mama.
Mama gonna
like,
take the side.
You ain't gonna tell your mama like the bad stuff that your wife do.
No, I don't tell my mama none of that shit anyway. I don't tell my mama nothing anyway anymore because of her her age.
Right.
Yeah, she can't take that
No extra
extra
stress.
anxiety and stress. Like I don't tell her nothing until it's time to tell her.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been like that for years now at this point.
But you shouldn't though. Like at any age or whatever, like you shouldn't, cause like you gonna
That's
be
your house,
got
man.
over that shit, and they
I love-
still gonna
No,
be like,
at the end of the day, you keep in-house problems in the house. That's it.
Yeah.
Nobody.
In-house.
I mean, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you tell. You the one got to go home and work that shit out with.
Deal with that shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. You don't got to tell nobody nothing.
How the fuck we got on that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who the question?
real cool.
Who the posed a good question for y'all niggas to have a good conversation?
And that's about all.
For longer
just
than 5 seconds.
And then now we got to take his conversation with his mama down a little bit.
Yeah, we got to be honest.
He done had too many deep conversations in a week. But what we at with the hoop?
But you know what's crazy?
What's
that
that?
ain't gonna make Shadesssroom. But somebody else gonna say it next week, the same shit, and it's gonna make Shadesssroom, and everybody gonna post the shit.
That nigga had an S on that bitch. Shadesssroom.
He just said what we just said ain't gonna be on Shade Room, but he just added an S.
Shadesssroom.
Continue.
I like the shade. I'll take that shade.
Where we at with the hoop?
I don't even know, man. But the week been cool, man. Week been good. Quick week. Nothing out of the ordinary. What Cook's at? Now that I think about it. Cook.
Man.
My bad. Big out. My bad. Big out. My bad. He gone though. He gone. So
How was your week, hoop?
It was good, man. Good, man. Hung out with my boy last night, man. We had some drinks, man. Invited him back. Cooks be cooks. That's it. I ain't have shit, man.
He revisited it.
I mean, we on a
Slow
podcast.
down.
They know who here. What the fuck? People know who
What
here.
up, Carlo?
You on?
Seeing
Is
you
Dez here?
Yeah.
How you see
Coach
him?
right over
You don't
there.
see
How
him?
about Mike, man?
Shouts out to Mike.
But nobody
Mike
know
here?
Mike's here.
Man, it's crazy. Shout out Michael Jordan in the building. What up, Mike? What happening? Michael Jordan here.
Charles Barkley. What
Yeah,
up? What up?
But the week been good. How was your week, Todd?
Man,
I ain't had shit going on. Just busy and working too goddamn much.
yeah, really fulfilling week this week. You know what I'm saying? Got off to
Fulfilling?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, fulfilling week,
He
man.
won't be vulnerable. He don't like that
No,
word.
I'm-
That's a vulnerability word.
No, I'm trying
It
to
was
see-
so fulfilling.
No, because sometimes you don't know what question to ask. Can I ask you what was so fulfilling, or do I just leave it alone?
I don't want you to ask that.
See,
don't
that's
want
what I was saying. That's all I was saying.
I'll tell you off air.
See, see,
what the
bitch
fuck you
ass
said it
nigga.
for?
Nah, bitch ass nigga.
I'll
I
tell-
agree with you. Why you throwing me under the bus? Because you threw me under the bus first. Yeah, see, yeah, nigga.
Don't let them cause conflict between us.
You caused
you
the
caused the
conflict.
I
conflict.
didn't. I said my week was fulfilling.
Okay,
Can I ask you what is fulfilling about your week?
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up and let me go.
That's how you said it.
Dummy.
because you know Todd ain't gonna talk to us, so we gotta,
Well-
we gotta bring shit out you.
Yeah, man, but yeah, you know, I'm trying to.
Bring it up out you.
Damn.
Get that out you.
Nigga hit his head on that bit, didn't he?
Man, y'all niggas stupid.
Well, we ain't get shit accomplished this podcast.
That's a lot.
We are. We actually did a lot
We had
here.
big deep.
You say that we gonna make the shades room. Fuck me. That is good, right? Shit. Fuck y'all talking about.
But no, man.
3 S's. on
Week,
that bitch.
cool, fulfilling. Yes, fulfilling Hootie. Hootie.
Holy.
Hey man, let's cut these cameras
he's
off
sober.
and the mic off.
He's sober. Okay.
I hit my head, man.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, on the serious tip though, my wife is one of those individuals who, you know, unfortunately lost her mom last year. So Mother's Day is gonna be the first one without her mom there. That's why, you know, I appreciate y'all for kind of, you know, moving it around. Y'all got y'all stuff going on too, but I know y'all kind of did it, you know, for me, and I appreciate it. But that shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't know how she gonna be. She don't know, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like in the air. Whatever it is, you know, it's just my duty to just, you know, kind of make it right and be there for her. So love on your moms, man. Happy Mother's Day to my mom, y'all mom. Yeah, man. And for those of you who don't, have your parent just like, some of us do, we our prayers go out to you on tomorrow, well, on Sunday as well. But that's all I got for this week, Joe. What about you?
Glad I can move around and do this day, because there's no way you should have been here Sunday. So, because with everything you got going on, but my week, same was cool. Went to the golf tournament. I
Seeing my boy at that Tiger
that
Woods.
was most of my week.
Nigga sound like Barry White, don't it?
God.
Get this nigga, huh? Like, man, nigga.
We sorry, but we ain't.
But that was my week. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, it's some people of a color that like to have a good time. They have a good time out there, fool.
Okay.
I had a good time all week.
You sound like it.
You was out there with the celebs and shit, man. You know,
You know, little Bo Jackson, Charles Barkley, you know.
you out there getting your back nine in.
You know, Who Freeze, you know what I'm saying?
Hugh, he meant Hugh Freeze, guys.
Hugh Freeze.
I thought he said hoop dreams.
He said Who Freeze.
Nigga said hoop dreams. So I'm like, what?
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It was people out there, but it was
Who's
cool.
who? The who's who?
Yeah,
Joe?
Yeah.
Joe was out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Joe was out there. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it was good. That was my week. But what about you, Stock?
Busy week, man. Work, and more work. And it's pretty cool. I like it. It's not a bad thing. It's keep you busy, but it's a great thing. You know what I mean? So that was really the bulk of my week. I ain't got much shit to go. I know it's Mother's Day, and we definitely shout out to the mothers. But something dope happened this week. Like, you know how, like, I think sometimes as men, sometimes we don't give, like, enough men credit. And, like, who to say we don't like to be vulnerable. But I was talking to my boy this week, and he was dropping his daughter off at school. And my man got a regiment so sweet. They pull up to the school. He get ready to drop off. I'm talking about Tub. I don't know what it is. He gonna have to give you the speech. I don't know. Before she gets out the car, she tells him, she recites back to him what she say to her. What she say?
Every morning, she get out the car. Just, I'm smart. I'm beautiful. I'm loved. I'm confident. I'm a leader, and I'm loved. I think.
Yeah, that was love. I remember that being the last one, and I thought that was pretty dope, man. Like, and it's more so from the standpoint as men. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I know it's Mother's Day. I'm not gonna shy away from that, but it just was dope to see my partner. You know what I mean? I think iron sharpens iron, and just to see him impute that kind of confidence into his daughter, because I know how important that'll be for her going forward.
Fact.
You know, that's gonna be something that'll stand the test of time. She like, I can remember pulling up to school. My dad every morning used to tell me this. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna get you
and stuff like that. Just, you know, who gonna get me?
You stealing away from Mother's Day. Save that for Father's Day.
No. I was gonna ask a question, like a real question, like real talk. I ain't playing or nothing. Like, do y'all feel slighted how big Mother's Day is in y'all father?
No.
That's life. That's
No, 'cause I get
life
it.
as a father.
I get it. Right.
No,
Life
I get
as a
it.
man.
Well, not that you understand it, but like,
I don't feel
damn,
like
you was there too.
I feel like
We got Father's
I
Day.
feel like this. I say this here.
But Father's Day ain't shit.
No, I say it like this. I think mothers is the most important job in the world. By far. It's the most important job in the world. And fathers is the most underrated job.
Okay.
You don't do what you do, or we don't do what we do daily for accolades and nothing like that. It's just like it's
gotta
what
do
you're
it.
supposed to do.
Yeah, we got to do it.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like going to school. I mean, of course you're gonna reward your kids. They go make straight A's, but that's what you put them in school to do. You see what I'm saying? You don't get rewarded to do it, but we tend to, what our kids were. But I appreciate that though, dog. Like I didn't even know he was listening. We was on the phone talking about something totally different. And I was just like, hold on, let me.
Niggas on Instagram. I saw that a year ago.
Well,
and
you
I
see
saw it
what
a
I'm
couple
saying?
times.
Well,
That's his consistent,
he
though.
been doing it,
Consistent,
but it was
yeah.
just he been doing that shit for years.
Yeah.
But it was just
Damn, Ty, why you don't never call me in the morning? So I can hear that.
Cause she don't want you.
Well, no,
hollering
see,
niggas.
well,
That nigga don't call me.
Well, if you want to be honest, I call him.
Yeah.
Ask not why you don't call me. Ask not why you don't call me.
But I do. So you're not gonna say that.
Because I talk to that nigga every day. I damn near talk to you every day. Todd don't really fuck with me.
You talk to who there though?
I don't talk to
No,
him.
I know you don't talk to this nigga here.
You
You
gotta have a reason to call
Right,
him.
Yeah, right.
No, talk. He mean text. Like
talk- yeah,
one
text.
Like one text.
Right.
Yeah,
But
what-
that's
we
what I'm
talking
saying.
about conversation, conversing.
You have to have a reason to call who.
I text him today. Watch Bupkis. Okay, it's on my list. The end.
You got a reason.
And it was no after that. That was just, we talk about shows.
That's how you
Well, we
used to be.
text about shows.
But also, that's not true.
No, nigga, I talk
No,
to
I
you
said that's how
damn
you
every day.
used to be.
But that's not true either, though, Joe.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, about after 6 minutes, you be like, man, fuck you on my phone for.
Yeah, but 60 minutes is a long ass phone call in the middle of the day.
That conversation we had, that was because, like I said, it was a purpose, yeah. But we got into other stuff, and it was meaningful stuff. So it wasn't no bull banter, basically.
Why you don't want to be meaningful?
I
with
did.
me?
I do.
Pause.
I did.
Big pause. But I did. That's why I say that's not true, because you called me the other day and you were asking me a question about why, you know what I'm saying, certain people don't take, you know what I'm saying, what other people say as serious as they take what you say. You remember that conversation?
Nope.
I already know what he talking about too.
Right. That's crazy.
And he don't. See, that's why you don't talk to niggas like that, because they ain't gonna remember the conversation.
and
They
it
gonna
was a
slide in.
meaningful conversation.
Yeah.
You don't remember the
But,
meaningful? Come on, think about it.
Right. I get it right now.
It's okay. It's
you're
fine.
learning the weather. You know
But
what I'm saying?
I did bring that up. I did
You
bring that
remember
up.
Bupkis?
That was today, though.
But I did bring that up to just salute my dog. You know what I mean? Like I think
appreciate
that's
it,
dope. To be able to, put that on his daughter before she start her day every morning. That's kind of, that's dope.
So you
To
come in
reinforce it.
being the queen. That's dope. I'm gonna say that's dope as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody at this table got girls. You know what I'm saying? And I always want to be the nigga that my daughter. I want to be the kind of person that I would allow my daughter to date. I want my daughter to date. So if you can ask yourself,
Would you want your daughter? Hang on. I ain't gonna let you do that.
yeah, as a married man, yeah, not college.
No, 16.
No. I said I want to.
He better
'cause
be
I have-
Barack
You said date.
Obama.
You said date. 16. Do you want your daughter to date you at 16?
I just said no. I said today me, man. I said today me, bro. Married me, man. Yeah, I want her to date married
But
me.
she got a date before she get married.
Wait, man, I don't want. Listen,
So you okay? You okay
With her dating
with
today,
you? And then she go to express her opinion. And he hit her with that. Fuck you want me to do? You heard the fight. You cool with that?
again, dog. Nigga, get new friends, dog. That's gonna be the why. Fuck you want me to do? They don't want you to be
What
better,
the friends
man.
got to do with that?
But that's that nigga line now.
Yeah.
That's his ad lib. That's like Jeezy. Yeah, let's get. Fuck you want me to do?
Nigga in
Your
prison.
daughter
They won't
call
let
you and say, man, my husband said, fuck you want me to do.
Call my daddy.
How
Call
you
my
react
daddy.
to that?
Call my daddy.
Listen.
That's not what he wanted. That's what he wanted to say.
Get better,
Go ahead.
choose better friends, man. Because they won't let you live the past down, man. You
Nigga, that's a
keep right-
current. That's you now, nigga. What you talking about? That's yesterday.
Nigga just said that Tuesday. Let us know, Tamika. Let us know. But nah, what you say? Oh, I thought you were finna say something. I saw this week on the internet.
On the internet.
Yeah, the internet. Yeah, y'all think that black people have a complex with money? And what I mean, let me paraphrase that. No, I'm talking about black people.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you always see on the internet the first thing black people sometimes say, and I don't care if people say black. I can't speak for other people. I'm talking about what I see on the internet, and it's black people. Like you'll see, like nobody want to be broke, or like they use that term like as a knife or something. And that's why you broke,
ass nigga.
You broke at like what is it with us and money? It's like I don't know the exact term or question I'm trying to ask, but like just that complex of everybody got to feel like they have it. Nobody want to feel like they broke, or nobody want to tell the reality of their truth. Everybody want to look like they have it. Like, do y'all think that we have like a complex with that? And if so, where that come from? What y'all think that is?
I think because money rule the world when it comes to just pretty much everything. I mean, people look at money and think if you got it, if you have money, you way above everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You can buy your way into whatever club you want to be in. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the stature. It's like niggas with Yeezys. If you got Yeezys and another nigga don't, you gonna shit on him. So it's almost like a badge to have money. But you can have all of that money in the world and be the most ugliest individual in the motherfucking world.
Or you can have all the money in the world and wear New Balance.
Right. And you can also be
broke as fuck and looking like you have it.
Right. So,
well, I think like fundamentally we come from nothing, so we want something.
You landed
That's
that
a good
bitch.
one.
he did.
You landed the fuck out that word.
And it was slow and smooth.
Yeah.
That's a good one though.
Because I didn't even that a little bit.
But you're right though. You all right. You right.
But like that's a gift and a curse because you want it. Like I was seeing somebody that's saying they hate going off what he said. They hate the word generational wealth.
I saw
like,
why?
Because
that?
I set you up to set
Other people.
Other people.
yeah, not that I set you up
To set you
to
up.
set up my grandkids. I set you up so you can set up your grandkids, and so they can set up their kids. So it ain't just generational wealth. Like I shouldn't be. All the burden shouldn't be on me to set up my whole family for the rest of my life.
To me, money is a scary topic, fool. Like you never know what it is or how it goes because you can be happy, you can be comfortable, you can have enough money to pay every single last one of your bills, and some people still will consider you broke. So for me, it gets tougher to decipher which one is which. I try to stay in the middle, and I try to not to focus on money too much. I try to focus on all of my bills are paid. I'm real simple. Are all of the needs met? If so, I'm super happy and fine.
Right.
Yeah, I'm super happy and fine.
Because that be the key. I feel like if you able to meet your needs, it lessens the burden of stress.
Is that a bad thing too? Though sometimes, like
No, it's not.
Well, needs
Oh,
are.
no, I wasn't
but
trying
for I'm saying from some people are like the needs are met, but still I want the wants.
Yeah.
want the
so
wants.
Yeah.
But I think what you were saying, you can correct me if I'm wrong, is if you're meeting your needs, you're comfortable. That doesn't mean that you don't want more.
not
But
broke.
if I'm making my needs, then it's cool. But it's like shit. We've all been transparent. We've all been in a place where nigga, I ain't got enough money to pay the rent. Shit, the power might have just got cut off. That's when you get uncomfortable because you're not hitting your needs. Like your needs is your necessities. That's the power. That's the water. That's the cable. You know what I mean? And so like when you get to that point, that's when you can get. That's when the stress come in and the uncomfortability. Now for some people it start at a different spot, but I think that's what you were saying, right?
You're right. That is exactly what I'm saying, and that made me think back to what we was talking about last week on the podcast when I was like, nigga, I had a Game Boy, but then shit, we had sometimes we ain't had no lights. So I take pride in having lights, nigga. I really do. So you know that shit plays.
I like when I see the Alabama Power truck come by and I know they ain't coming to my house.
Boy, that used to be boy. We used
Boy,
to, about to back in the. It was a point in time I used to see them nigga. I'm like,
Today is the day.
where y'all stopping at?
but that shit used to be that hurt. When you Alagasca. When boy, you go in that
Boy,
bitch and
hand
that
that shit
shower
on
had
you,
that cold water. Well,
Did I pay the bill?
nigga, let the windows down in the summer to goddamn get hot to go home and take the cold shower. Yeah, nigga, I been there. That was college student days. But it was a time.
It's a time in your mind that makes you appreciate what you have now.
It does.
But also,
Like
man,
now,
that shit-
like I don't. But also, it makes me not trip about shit because I've taken them cold showers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't worried about Alabama Power come to turn my shit off. So like, yes, I want more because I want to do more, but I'm satisfied is what I'm doing.
Satisfied or okay? I'm
Okay.
not. I'm saying I'm not satisfied because I want 1 billion times more than what I have.
All right.
But if I never get anything else, I'm okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
But you carving out a
Everybody's
nice little life for yourself.
Yeah.
We.
Well, I was talking you were the one saying
But
it.
but still, people. Some people.
It's on. Am I satisfied? Okay. Nigga, what's the fucking difference?
It's a difference.
No, it's not.
It is.
Are you satisfied or okay? I think that's the same, but what's different?
He about
Satisfied
to say some bullshit.
Get it ready, Dez.
because I already pre-said it. I said it. I said it initially after I said
Go
it.
ahead.
You got a preset?
Say it again.
Pre-said it before this said.
Okay, let's
you know what I'm saying?
let's hear it.
But I don't even
Yeah,
remember what
yeah.
I said. But meaning, but maybe I worded it wrong. But like, are you satisfied or are you okay? Like, satisfied meaning I ain't about to do nothing else. I'm about to stay right here.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna progress. I'm gonna get better. I'm okay. The bills are paid, but I still want more than that.
But not satisfied.
Gotcha.
You can be satisfied, but not okay.
I get what that. So I get what he's saying then. I just wanted to know. I wasn't trying to be funny. I just wanted to understand.
Let's wait for this shit. Y'all niggas.
That's all I had down. Hey, you did that, my nigga. We give you all the credit in the world.
I get the dead. Thank you, Dad. My nigga with the background. You know
But I do think that, like, you know, sometimes we do have that complex. I see it all the time. Like I've said something to some people, like, you know, like, oh man, I'm finna take this shit back. Why you take that shit back? Cause I don't own it. I don't
worry. Right.
That's broke. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm transparent.
Taking something back is broke?
Especially with my circle. The thing that I like about my circle is I can tell them the truth and we can laugh about it. Right. Like them niggas. I mean, when that soup going back,
right.
They're like, we know what's up.
I ain't know taking something back was broke.
But what's crazy is,
But that's what we live in. So people get caught up in this complex of trying to impress.
I gotta keep shit I
them
don't like.
or impress other people, and then like it's crazy if you got to try to impress your circle. You see them too much. So if I got to sit there and
Like,
every
they
time
know
y'all
you.
come over there, I got gold and diamond forks. And
I have
shit.
a I'm
gonna
confession.
run out of that.
I have a
You gonna
confession.
stress out.
Y'all niggas have saw this shirt a few times. That's my.
I don't know. When I saw it today, I thought that bitch was new.
Yeah, because I don't really look at it like, I don't really like put that shit
Nah,
in my memory.
I ain't seen this one. This
Yeah, I
big
ain't
fresh.
seen that. Yeah, that
you know what I'm
big-
saying? But
big peachy.
Yeah. When the rubber ducky came, rubber ducky go down the hole.
You rubbed that nigga. You rubbed that nigga bicep just now.
I thought we was all being like, you know what I'm saying, vulnerable.
But we still
Like,
being vulnerable.
But that's the point. I'm being truthful too, though.
But not being negative to
But,
you.
that's the point. It wouldn't be our crew if we don't do that. Like that's what make it so good. I don't have to put on for y'all because we gonna jank each other, we gonna laugh, and we gonna talk about serious shit while we doing it.
And
We
also,
all get janked.
But stop, look. Isn't that the first time you were here?
Yeah.
So what you talking about?
But still.
No, nigga, it's just, that's all we saying. It ain't a joke. It's the truth.
So.
Shut up, kicker. I hit that nigga with the last one. Shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Shut up.
that came from your soul, lad.
Yeah, I had to let him know.
Can y'all-
God
Yeah, shut
damn.
up.
Can y'all work out with anybody?
No.
Because this week I seen somebody on the internet.
Workout with.
I ain't gonna say the name. But them nigga were doing a reverse curl.
But we don't know what the fuck that shit was.
Work your ears.
That nigga was
That
working
shit
on
work
his
your
butt
ears.
out.
Chin up.
Make your ears strong.
That nigga was doing.
You hit
Yeah.
harder.
I hope you look on YouTube. You know who it is. Your name rhyme with yak.
Hey, my boy.
Here go your week. Here's your week.
Hey, tell us what that exercise was, Jack.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, you know how you look on the board and like, okay, I got dips. I got
What's
curls.
the name of that one? Squat.
Reverse curl.
Give it a name. Back with
reverse-
reverse.
That nigga
Back with
had
ass bend curls
reverse curl, pull up,
with your ass tooted.
sky.
Said reverse ass curve.
I don't know, but Jack, let us know what that is, cause I want to try. Next time I go to the gym, I'm gonna try that shit though. I want to see what it work.
My arms
But
don't go back
that was that
far.
natural BBL. That's how you get that BBL.
Nah, you my nigga, dog.
Big
But you know we
back
gotta
lift,
fuck with you, so don't. Hey,
Baby
you
back
know
lift.
how it
That's
go,
the real BBL. Baby back lift.
baby back lifts.
baby.
That's the BBL.
What the fuck was you doing?
So that nigga was doing baby back lifts. God
Oh
damn.
shit!
Jack.
I'm gonna get a text Monday morning. We are gonna get a text Monday
Can't
morning.
wait. At 6:53, goddamn.
Yeah, Jack.
Bright and early.
They said Jack would do a baby back lift.
As long as he ain't doing her baby back lifts. That's
You
all right.
gonna be doing them on FaceTime.
for my movie lovers. I don't know if y'all saw, but Lord of War getting a sequel. Remember that movie with the nigga, the arms dealer nigga?
No.
Y'all ain't never seen Lord of War?
never saw it.
With the little short white boy.
Shut white boy.
Lord of War, y'all ain't never seen that?
No, I haven't. I ain't
You know
been
what I'm
going
talking
out
about?
Please. Lord of War. No.
Am I by myself?
Yeah.
Is it
Ga-
War Dogs?
No, Lord of War.
War Dogs new.
I guarantee y'all done seen Lord of War
That's
once
what
you
the
see
fat
it.
man.
The nigga who was an arms dealer, man, and he was selling the guns all in Africa and shit.
No, I never.
I ain't
saw
even
it.
trying to be funny with you.
I've never
But I
seen
will.
that.
That's my boy, ain't it?
I ain't never seen that before.
Yeah.
Man, if y'all ain't never
Okay.
seen that,
I watch.
see it this week.
Nicolas Cage.
Go watch it
Oh,
this
Jared
week.
Leto in there too.
Project Fools.
Yeah.
Man,
Lord of War.
by the time we get back next Sunday, y'all need to have been and watched that shit. If y'all ain't never seen it,
Nigga acting like he was about to talk about Creed 3 just now.
it's a good ass movie. when you watch it, you gonna
I
come
watched
back
it.
and tell me something a little different.
How many of them is it?
And it's a sequel.
Do you think it's possible to still like that movie from 2005 today?
Yes,
that good.
because of what it's about. It's a movie about, and they say it's loosely based on a true story. So that's one reason you don't
I
like
like
it. And he was an arms dealer, so he going in like Rwanda. He going in like these places that you scared to go in, nigga. The RUF and these. He going to warlords, real warlords, and selling them guns and AK. Like, but he's selling them by the plane loads and shit.
I mean,
Shit.
real movie. That next drop down. That one. Click on that drop down. 2005, they created Lord of War is loosely based on about, they said it all the way, former Soviet Air Force officer who gained fame supposedly by supplying weapons
that
for
nigga got
civil
some
war
good
in
ass
South
eyes.
Africa.
But when
The
you
Middle
watch
East and Africa.
when you watch it, man, I'm telling you, come back.
None of the words.
We'll circle that back. I just thought
Lord of
I
War.
thought everybody had seen it. It's a good ass movie.
I definitely watch it though.
Oh no, it's dope.
I'm drunk right now, so don't let me forget. Cause
No, I'm gonna remind the fuck
out.
out y'all ass to watch that because it's dope. Are Americans as dumb as we thought?
Yeah. No. They're dumber than you thought.
And it's
We dumb as
crazy
fuck,
because
fool.
like I be thinking like, why we get so dumb?
Like we started having
We
too
see
long.
shit over and over again, but yet still do it.
Yeah,
and I
like,
love this
keep
place.
going
By the
forward
way,
with
I
the
know they'll try to flip it like, oh, he doesn't like Americans.
Leave.
I'm not going anywhere.
Go back to
goddamn.
Africa.
I love it.
I ain't
here.
never been nowhere.
Shit, fuck you, man. I'm American like a motherfucker. I like apple pie. I like hamburgers.
Firecrackers.
Hey, 4th of July, nigga, I got some American shorts, nigga, with the flag on it. God damn it, nigga, I like this place. But I'm saying that because it could have been a dumb of the week, but it didn't make it. But I don't know if y'all saw the Florida substitute teacher who let the 7th grader vape.
I saw that. Trying to be cool, trying to fit in.
How dumb can you be at this point?
That dumb. And that's
Like you really can't be surprised at
You
this
want
shit.
to fit in with them.
I'm not
I mean, but
the crazy
I
thing
see both sides
No,
at
you
this
don't.
point.
You should.
No, I don't understand both sides.
You see,
I see both sides.
you see why she's trying to fit in.
Tell me what you see. Who did had a chance? It's your turn. Hot seat.
I see because
Make it make sense.
like you see teachers being so like prosecuted for like being a teacher. So you just try to be like, all right, I want to be your friend. It don't make sense, but all right, I'm just gonna try to be your friend.
So to be their friend,
I'ma smoke with you.
You give them a vape.
I see her thinking of that.
Nigga, no, nigga. I done seen
Fuck
teachers give handshakes with every student. Get big dummy.
Dummy.
You
So,
lost.
so who did survive? You not so much.
That nigga say I see. I don't see.
Hey,
You,
hey.
if that was your kid who smoked that vape, you would never see that.
Oh, boy, that boy would go crazy.
You ain't never
Oh,
seen
he'll
that
go.
shit.
Come on, stop.
So
we
you
got
don't
shit to
see.
do.
You do not see.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
I'm coming in the classroom and airborne there.
Hey, he started out good. So I see. And that shit went bad after that.
Fake bipartisan.
But I mean, like
Go ahead.
for real, fool.
Keep going.
In this climate, like seriously, like they at a crossroads.
No, they're not. You know what I see? Good teachers doing to fit in with the kids, they make TikToks. Like I see a teacher on TikTok. He's a black guy and he's funny and he's cool. And the jokes that he makes is like his students emailed him like, "Hey fam, I filled out all of those
Yeah, I seen that.
photos. Or I filled out all of those questions correctly."
Man, how
He was
you
like,
doing?
"Hey, first of all, I'm not your fam, but we're cool." You know, like shit. Like make the TikToks cool, make them funny, but nigga, no smoking
Food.
vapes. No,
Food. Back in your day, if you punched a
back
teacher,
in my day.
if you punched a teacher and that teacher beat your ass, that was the good teacher.
No, I mean, I don't.
Right or wrong?
No, he wasn't a good teacher for beating my ass. No. So
But you punched him.
You punched him.
I get it, but he's not a good teacher for doing that.
He got to restrain him, is what he's trying to
I'm
tell
just
you.
saying he's
All
not
right,
a
we're
good
trying-
teacher.
Like, why
for
would
that.
you beat up a
All
kid?
right, all right. And the teacher
Good-
restrained you.
I'm just saying I'm not saying that he's a good teacher for
Like,
it.
I got friends that if they swung on me, I wouldn't fight them because it wouldn't be fair.
But go ahead, finish your wrong story.
Well, that was considered being like a strong, good teacher.
A strong teacher, I get. Okay.
But now it's yes, you're wrong.
You're wrong both times to me.
Hell nah, because if I punched the teacher, like they should have like restrained me.
They should have.
Well,
both
restrain
times.
and beat up is two different
All
things.
right, restrain. I used the wrong
then
word.
you back the
The wrong
hood.
word. Restrain.
Nigga, Worcester sauce.
I didn't go that far.
So go ahead.
But now you can't do that. You can't touch these kids.
you can.
You can't say nothing to these kids. You can't do anything.
I
to
will
these
definitely
kids.
say, "Damn, that's fucked up." But that kid should got their.
Listen,
Let me ask you this. Oh, go ahead, Todd.
But I'm not
You-
gonna say
you-
either are strong. Go ahead.
it's never okay to let the 7th grader vape. Yeah, in our day, you had retract, you had, even,
they
clear
still
the hallways and clear the room.
doubt it.
You do that. It's never gonna be okay. I don't give a damn. Like, and at the end of the day, you're not there to be their friend. You know what I'm saying? Like
To fit in, you're not there to fit
You're
in.
there to get a paycheck. You work.
Teach them niggas math.
and teaching them niggas life.
Teach them niggas
You know what I'm
math,
saying?
goddammit.
You never
2
like,
plus 2,
and
bitch.
then that's a bad habit you're teaching them. Smoking.
I don't
Vaping.
say it's right, but like
But you said do it to fit in. That's
Do
what
it
you was
to
trying to
fit
say.
in.
Like
No.
they feel like they have to conform to it.
yeah.
But why would an adult want to fit in with a 7th grader? That's
Because he's saying because of
Don't
the
we see
time.
that all the time?
He's saying like the
That's
pressure.
why these
today's
kids so
time.
fucked up.
Not for bad though.
what I'm.
Shit.
I'm thinking you talking about for classroom management purposes, but you talking about an adult being friends with a 7th grader so they let them smoke. I'm thinking.
Well,
you
some
thinking
people
like-
do
Well,
try to
then
be
they-
friends with their kids.
They mama, yeah, let them. Yeah,
What
they
the-
want to be friends with their mama.
Yeah, you're right.
And they wrong.
And yeah, just as wrong
I'm
as
not
you see.
saying it's right. I'm saying it's the time.
You say you see. You get it.
Because of the time.
To what he's saying, do y'all still think that old school principles prevail when
No.
it comes to parenting?
No.
Facts.
You
They-
don't think it prevail?
No.
So then
because-
you might be closer
No.
to what he's saying.
But no. I don't whip my kids with an extension cord.
Well, I don't mean those kind
Well,
of old
let
school
me
principles.
That's
finish.
extreme.
Oh, go ahead.
No. Let me, shut up and let me
Damn,
finish.
This nigga.
I ain't bust him over the head with a brick.
But that is old school principles.
No.
Old school principles paddled you, Hootie. Like I've so well, I ain't go to your high school.
Or even
so
that.
I ain't
Even
go to your
that.
school, so
Even that. That's illegal. Even that.
It's illegal now, but Hootie,
So
think
old
about
school-
the times that you.
I'm
got
talking
them.
about parenting.
Okay, I'll keep it simple. Old school parenting, you spanked your kids. Kids don't get spanks no more, but you still don't smoke vapes. with
Listen. Okay, let me re-clarify my question, right?
But
Let me re-clarify my
Go
question.
ahead.
Old school principles. What I mean is take away the paddling and stuff, all of that, whoopings, whatever. I'm talking about good old you're on punishment for a week. Good old I'm taking all the things that you like as luxuries, like phones and tablets, and good old I'm getting in your shit when you do something bad. Good old I'm not your friend. We're not friends, and I'm making it clear that we're not friends. That's what I mean by old school parenting.
Does that prevail?
Is it still successful in this time?
Honestly, I don't know, fool. Because like when my kid gets in trouble, I do those things, but then a week later they get their phone back.
Well, yeah. I
And
mean,
it's like
ultimately,
it's back to
we got
normal.
put on punishment for a week or two, but then we'll be back outside.
And I don't know if that worked or didn't work. I really don't know.
all right.
So
what?
let me
I
ask
don't
you this.
know.
Let me
I
ask
don't
you
know
this.
What worked for you?
That's what I want to know.
Well, I'll tell you what I do. Does it? Because my kids, honestly, I can just sit there and say that my kids have been good kids. They get good. To me, they get good grades in school. They don't cause mischief. They don't fuck up. But they both had their times where they did some shit.
Because that's
and to me,
kids.
I just talk.
kids,
right?
That's just kids.
Right,
So
okay.
To me,
Oh, so you got a kid?
Shut up. To me, I just talk to them. That's my old school. Now, is that the right way? Some people will be like, yeah, talking works. No, I've never put my hands on any of my kids.
Yeah.
And I never will.
Trophies hanging over the goddamn mountain.
And but everybody don't agree with that.
No,
What kind of trophies?
Because you got
Ass
girls,
looking
I think that's kind of normal.
I could sit here and say that's not true at this table.
What's that?
To put your hands on your kid, like, to spank your kids.
Yeah, I don't really whoop.
No, I said because you have girls.
What do you mean?
I think it might be a little different if you have a boy.
Well,
You might put your hands on them.
Possibly.
but maybe not. I never touched Warren. Like he did some shit. I never touched him.
I feel like I feel like I'm too smooth. I'm too.
And some fathers whip their girl kids.
Yeah, it is. That is a thing. But
I think that.
I'm too.
I ain't a parent, so
I think
but
every boy need one of those little quick yoke up.
And it happens.
Yeah, you need
It
to let
happens.
them know they ain't invincible. Them
They
niggas think they
spell
invincible.
themselves.
Yeah.
I think you a boy that I think you would be more likely to like yoke them up a little bit. You ain't gonna hurt them, but just let them know.
To me, me personally, I never do that unless they're raised up on me.
But they gonna try it.
They don't always try you.
It comes a point where he feels like he a man, and you know you a man.
It's a rite of
It
passage.
ain't. To me, it ain't always that.
It's definitely a rite of
It
passage.
ain't. To me, it's not that because me coming up as a kid, my stepfather never did that.
I know. I know personally. I tried my dad.
My
one
dad
time.
never did that.
I know. I tried my dad one time.
Well, then that's what I said.
And
I
he
said
put me
that.
in my place.
I said
quickly.
that. I said unless
Well,
you're
let me ask
trying
you
me.
the question though. Why haven't you like? And I looking at you, Hootie, you wasn't a good kid. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. Just looking at you, Hootie, you wasn't a good kid. All right, you got into shit and you did shit.
I promise you.
Why
mama,
didn't your dad ever have to do that? Because you were a good kid.
I never got in trouble.
You never got caught.
I never got in trouble. Like fool, I ain't like.
But
I
did you
was
never
a
get
kid.
in trouble? You never got caught. So I asked something different.
I never was a bad kid. Fool. Like I was.
No, that ain't what he asked you.
Hootie.
Yes, he is. Let me answer. He's asking me, were you bad or were you bad and didn't get caught? I never was bad.
Oh, okay.
Shit, man, I'm sitting there telling you. I
So
never was
you wasn't
I-
bad. So obviously his parenting style worked. He
Well,
didn't have to do.
So I think some people it doesn't matter because some people you're gonna be who you are. Like fool. Like my dad never really taught me to fucking do this, do that, do this, do that. Like I ain't never had no male in my life. Even though I had my dad, who was my dad, he was over here. My stepdad, who was in my life every single day, he was here. But I never really had nobody who had to really get to me to like, hey, you shouldn't do this because that's bad. 'Cause I never did shit like that. I was chill. I ain't never
Why?
did. I played sports and I was chill.
This nigga
Yeah, but
is
like-
perfect.
I ain't say I was
Fucking kid.
perfect, but I never got in trouble.
Or did you have lenient parents?
I had lenient parents too.
My cousin.
I had lenient, but it depends on what lenient it is. Cause like I told you, like my mom used to let my girlfriend come to the house in the 8th, 9th grade, and we go in the room watch
Man,
TV.
my mom
like,
was a
so
professional
lenient
life teacher,
but,
nigga.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
so let me ask you this:
I couldn't do that.
your mom let you and your girlfriend go in the room, and she was just passive with it.
Yeah.
So again, were you doing shit and never got caught, or you were just a good kid?
Well,
Because you didn't get caught fucking in your mama
Well,
house.
to me,
Well,
that's not
she
terrible.
let him do it.
She-
She
it-
facilitated it a
yeah,
little bit.
and that's not nothing that's gonna be like you're a bad kid for doing that too.
Yeah. Like
You're not a bad
in that
kid
sense,
for doing that.
and I don't mean it's bad, but in that
Like, I
sense,
mean, like, nigga
she's
ain't wasn't
she
slapping
facilitating it. My mama
Not
facilitated.
facilitating.
I wasn't
But let
robbing
it
her,
happen.
stealing out the grocery store.
My
like,
mama,
I'll slap
I
the nigga in the
remember
corner store.
my mama started a situation to where it was like, I don't want nobody in this. I don't know. Take them in your room. That's facilitating to me. As a parent now, nigga, that's
That's true.
facilitating
That's true.
it. She not saying, hey, go in there with that and do what you do. But if you let me go in my room, you're kind
Right.
of,
It's
you're
not
kind
like
of,
she was like,
You're
don't do this,
invited
then
in
don't bring her in your room.
yeah, you
can't
kind of
do it.
turning an eye
Did your
to it.
sister get those same privileges?
Yeah. I took, cause me and my
It's
sister,
really
yeah,
not
bro.
way you can argue with who
that's
get-
a little different.
It is.
Because
but
because
it's
what
true.
I was allowed to do, and then me
Well,
and my
that's-
sister
it's
is
different.
years
Right.
apart.
Me and my sister the same age, basically.
But it's even worse because
Yeah,
what
that's
I was
worse.
allowed to do compared to what my sister was allowed to do is different. I was allowed to bring girls home, and then we sleep in the same room.
Well, I mean, you also got to understand, like I said, like y'all are a big age gap difference. Like me and my sister are
but
the
that
same
make it worse.
age.
That's nuts though. To like,
don't think
Even
so.
your stepdad
I think-
ain't never had something to
I
say
think
about
it's
that
harder. I think it's harder to treat me and my sister different because we're the same age. Whereas you're 10 years older than your sister.
But no, I'm asking you though.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
with your sister doing the same shit or able to do the
Yes,
same
it's
shit you do.
worse.
Your stepdad
her
never
boyfriend, her boyfriend would come over to the house. They would chill and yeah,
They weren't going in the room and shit like
they
you
would. But that was my sister never tried to do that. It wasn't that my mom wouldn't allow her to do it.
Cause maybe your sister
she
knew
probably
that
knew
couldn't.
she
She
couldn't do
knew
that
she
shit.
couldn't do that.
I don't
shit.
think so. I just
So why
sometimes-
she ain't do it then?
I don't. I'm sitting. Can you just accept my story for myself?
Yeah,
It's my story.
It's
You can't tell me. You can't tell me what my mama said. Nigga, your mama
But it's his
said.
story. He's sticking to it.
I'm not saying it's not your story.
My mom would let my sister's boyfriend come over there. They would go in
It's
there and they
sofa
would watch a movie. It's never. I never heard
You
my
said
mom.
watch a movie like in the living room.
No, they be like in New Orleans houses are small, man. So you can see everything from everywhere. Like
My house
Right,
is,
right.
my house is
happened.
small too.
it was. So it's right
what
there.
happened.
Like,
That nigga act like only New Orleans got small houses.
so what I'm saying is, if you come up here and watch a movie, like my mom didn't be like, no, y'all can't go up there and watch movies and chill and relax. My mom be downstairs cooking, chilling. Y'all go up there, do y'all thing. Like,
Hey, sit your ass in the living room. I need to be able to see and hear every guy.
Yeah, and I know people who would like that.
And I get that
moms
too,
didn't
like-
moms didn't never really do me like that. Like I could do what I wanted after a certain point.
Yeah.
We used to sit outside because of that shit.
But I say
Pass
that,
that bitch to
I
sit
say
on the floor.
I say that because I still feel like I'm still old school. in
Yeah,
my-
I'm not letting
in my,
that
in my
happen, though.
principles. Like I feel like the teachings and the lessons that I give, I feel like it's old school. But I'm smart enough to know that you gotta incorporate what's going
What's
on
new
now.
now.
You know what I mean? Like I ain't big going crazy over everything because you got to think about these kids' mental.
gonna go crazy over
You got to think about how they perceive the world. Like, you know, you got to think that social media has a bigger influence sometimes than you, because we know that parents can tell you a lot of shit, but when you go outside the doors, the people outside the doors can have more influence than your house. But now with these kids,
TikTok.
nigga, that influence is in your house. They sitting there on the phone scrolling through and they still got that influence. So you gotta adjust it. But I also try to make sure that I sympathize with where these kids at. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm not too out of touch to where I'm not, you know, in tune to what's going on and I can't relate to
1980s ass
them.
dads.
Yeah.
I hate them, them popular memes, but it was a meme that I saw. It was like, you can't parent your kids how you was parented because you're parenting to a world
Outdated.
that doesn't exist anymore.
But you can imply some of those skills
Some of them still do, but like you
with
got
the new shit that
you
makes
gotta
you,
mix it.
extra,
And-
smooth with that shit.
And
You know what I'm saying?
And we talk about too with the girls. You know, CNN recently did a report. We talked about this before episodes go deep into the pandemic. But they saying that adolescent mental health is showing signs of improvement, but it's still at alarming rates.
Yeah, still at
but
an
but they're
all-time
talking about with particularly young girls. I think it's probably because now things are open. They can be more social. They can get more of their emotional needs met. You know, they're not just sitting in the house and stuck on phones and social media. So all of that kind of to me tie into it.
So I do think some of the things I do try to teach sometimes, I don't know if it's the good thing or not, is I try to teach them my motto. Fuck that shit. Fuck that internet. Fuck that TikTok. Fuck them comments. You can't be living your life based
Because that
off
shit
what
works.
them people,
You're right. That shit.
what them people think.
That shit work.
Otherwise, it's gonna fuck you up if you sitting here stressing about what they say about you, what they say about you. Come on, man. Fuck that. Go do your dance and then fuck them people. Do your dance, whether they love it or they hate it. You can't take either one of them too far either way.
I think that's very hard to tell a teenage girl
It is.
It is.
You gotta. That's everything.
because you grew up in a non-social media.
But it was hard for my parents to tell me what they told
But
me.
you
Or
know,
your parents to
you-
tell you what they told you. or
well, your parents, you was more closer to the way your parents grew up to where you grew up to where you grew up to where your daughters grew up.
Nigga, what? Nigga grew up. Nigga grew up a lot of times just now. Nigga, what? But to be,
grew up 7 times.
but honestly, the food, to be fair, nobody knows none of this shit.
Well,
There's
nothing's error proof,
There's
right?
no hair. There's no fucking handbook for
Blueprint.
none of this shit.
Nah.
Fool. None of us know.
It's not.
Cause I could do the same thing for my daughter that he does for his daughter every day the same way.
We said
And
that
mine's
before.
gonna be crazy
We said
and
that
his
we
be
know
same.
goddamn
Like,
killers who went to church every day.
We don't know how that shit fool. Like
Mama prayed every day. The nigga still was a killer.
It's some niggas who had the same freedom that I had who became killers, but I became a football player who went to college.
That parenting shit just cool.
Like we don't know.
Like that getting old.
There's no right way.
Parenting
It's
shit.
not.
That shit just cool. And if you into it and you dive into it like you supposed to as a parent, but you gon' always the best way you gonna always strive to.
But you know something that y'all was just saying, and to your point, Todd, like a lot of times I tell Jordan, like, you know, we was just having a deep conversation the other night. We find ourselves there a lot. And I was telling her, like, man, you have, because from our perspective, I know. No, I told her, like, and it wasn't even a privilege. It was like, man, you got a future that you don't even know. Like, it's so bright. It's so much shit out there that you don't even know. I know what you're going through right now might seem like it's the end of the world, but like, man, you ain't gonna be thinking about this shit in a few years. Right. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't gonna be thinking about this shit next year.
Right.
But what I said was, but I understand where you at right now. And I understand that this is so serious. I understand that this is the end of this might be the end of the world for you. But man, if you understood how bright your future was, you ain't gonna even worry about this, you know? And that was one of the conversations that I had. So
Question. Talking about like raising kids, like all y'all have 2 kids. Do you think you did better the second go around? Or doing better the second go around?
oh, that's a good question. Oh, that's a great question.
That's
It's a great question for a whole lot of reasons.
Hell yeah.
I think
You
I
might
fucked-
be in better position.
I think I
might-
fucked up and did the same good. I think
You fucked up and did the same good.
Well, I think my
There go my
kids.
boy.
I think my kids will both say that I did decent, but my baby mamas will probably say.
How do
Baby
you
mama,
feel
baby.
you did? Did you do anything different?
I feel like I did what I was supposed to do, and as much as I could both times. Now, sometimes I also feel like I could have did more.
You're gonna always feel like that, I think.
So I don't know.
But
fool,
but
like-
but your kids are real close together, right? Two, 3 years, maybe.
08, 06, yeah, 2 years
Yeah.
apart.
That's why I said 2, 3. Yeah,
That's why I answered
years. Yeah. How about you, Todd? Because you far apart.
Man.
Well, you far apart.
The first go around, because I got 3. You know, you forgot about Jalen. And
That's why I said far.
No, I'm talking about in your
You
initial
said
question,
both
but you
of them
good.
All of y'all got 2 kids. That's
First
what-
off, no, I got it right this go around. With Jalen, I definitely dropped the ball in a lot of places. So to answer your question, do I think I got better on the second group of kids? Yeah, I did.
What about the second to the third? Well, do you even learn even more?
Hell yeah, daily.
Is that a question you can even answer? Also,
Well,
Again, like
that
I said-
you learn more.
Like I said, I'm never. I try not to be a know-it-all as a parent because my parenting style isn't the way of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I got these 2 girls. Okay, I don't want to cuss at my girls when I get upset
I be
with
cursing
them.
like a motherfucker.
You see what I'm saying? So that parenting style, I may look at stock because he got a 16-year-old daughter. Like, hey man, they 8 now and 7 or whatever. How did you handle this when Jordan was that age? So that's why I try not to be a know-it-all as a girl dad. But that's why I was saying earlier, I strive to be the best dad every day because this shit is cool, dog. Like, from Jalen to where I am now, miles apart. Because when I'm more mature, I'm in a better place financially, all that kind
You're
of
not
shit.
in high school.
Is
Right.
it a better vape smoking, like not vape smoking cool?
Yeah, I ain't gonna ever put none of that shit in either one of their hands to do, but
Oh, fuck it with you.
seriously though, like I'm telling you, like that shit just cool, dog. I mean, I can't wait to, for my body to experience that shit, but from where I began to where I am now, I'm still learning with Jalen. I gotta go back and fix shit that I did wrong.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, and again, I wasn't right at 17. And I can see it coming from him because I never had that conversation.
But he 20-something plus years old.
Right. But he's
Some of that
Tell
shit be
him that.
lifelong.
That's the
Again.
lesson.
Again, that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's always a lesson.
Is that a
in
gift though that he's grown, quote unquote, but you still kind of young?
It is. I'm glad I get to experience Jalen as a dad, 23-year-old young man, so I can tell him, okay, I was 17 when I had you, and I did this with your mom, and we handled that whole situation wrong. You have your own daughter now. I'm gonna let you do it your way, but you telling me how you feel about something I did back then, I can teach you now as a 40-year-old man how to apologize.
Does he call you about problems that you can help him with?
Damn, who did that's 3?
I ain't saying back to back, but like, this is interesting. This is a subject. It's just interesting.
Well, what was your question again?
Like, does he ever call you like, hey man, my baby mama, blah blah blah,
This
blah.
bitch tripping.
Well,
Honestly,
don't say that, but
That's how
honestly,
you say it. Shit, that's what be saying.
I mean that's what he can say.
he don't call me with it. I call him in the wellness checks that I do to make sure he'll get into it. He a younger me, and I'm trying to break that younger me shit because I 23. You niggas won't let me live. Fuck you want me to do Todd now. So that's what
you
he
still
at
do
right
You still do it.
At 92. Right.
So I
Nigga, that's gonna be you. That nigga be in the nurse home. Fuck you, want me to do.
Eat your jello, nigga. Eat your motherfucking jello.
The bitch won't get hard. Goddamn, fuck you, want me to do. I'm 95.
Well, stop. You got to answer the same question. You got about what 15-year difference?
Yeah. The biggest thing, Todd hit it. It's resources. Like, it's resources, and I feel like each year you learn something different. No. Like each month, each week, you learn
Every
something
day,
different.
for real.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, you might think one way last year, and then this year is something different. Mm-hmm. I'm going through different shit. We had an experience that we never thought we would experience.
Yeah.
That's an experience I won't wish on nobody. I can give that to Logan and Jordan now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, but it's just ever evolving, ever changing. But one of the biggest things that I see is just resources. Cause like I have the ability now to put Logan in some things that I wanted to do for Jordan, but I couldn't.
But you can.
Mm-hmm. And so Jordan experience, like, you know, she has a perspective. She may look at what Logan doing and say like, oh man, I wanted to do that. And she might have some animosity or feel a type of way about it when she, you know, but when you get to where Jalen's age is, I can explain that to her.
Right.
And I think it's fair and it's right to tell the truth. Like, be honest with them because, like, when we long and gone and these kids got to live past us, you know what I mean? Lord willing, that's the things that they need to know. They need to know that shit.
See, with me and my little sister, I'm kind of like that. I'm like, damn, she got X, Y, and Z that I didn't get.
You do be hating.
No, hang on, nigga, shut the fuck up. Also, I was glad that I was willing to help with X, Y, and Z. Because she can call me and be like, hey, I need this. And I was willing at the time to help, even now.
Right.
And that I never had that. Yeah. But I do look at her, I'm like, damn, if I'd have had that, you know, telling what could have happened. Yeah. But I ain't hating on her. But I'm glad that I could help in that.
Yeah. And I think my siblings, you know, they'll say the same. Because some of the shit that they went through, that they had to go through, they told me about it. And I was able to goddamn say, you ain't gonna get me. Y'all were dumb as fuck. Y'all would have got that pizza credit card. Y'all had that credit card for a slice of pizza. Fuck that card. You know what I'm saying? But that's the beautiful thing. I mean, like and that's why it's important to share knowledge.
I damn sure had the piece of credit card.
You're stupid. they told me about this shit when I was in like the 6th grade. You got the piece of credit card?
I was scared of them hoes ever since then. Until I became grown. The piece of credit card got me for about $400.
Fill out this. But you know, the girl, when she was saying that shit this week, she was like, you know, you could have just put the wrong information on that. But niggas was putting the real information.
Yeah, you ain't know to put the wrong information on there.
That's fraud.
Stupid motherfucker. Did y'all see
that
Nick?
Is fraud.
Did y'all see Nick Cannon this week? My boy got an interesting life.
He sleep with
nigga said whoever called him that night, that's the baby mama he gonna stay with.
That's who he going. He got a lot of options too.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You know he got
96 baby mamas.
So whoever called him,
whoever called him that night, that's where he gonna lay.
But what if 3-4 call them?
You pick who got the
Whoever
best
called
box.
first. Whoever called first.
Whoever called first. Man, her box wasn't hitting on that last night. I'm gonna go over here.
Whoever called.
Yeah, them
where
nigga
he
left me
going.
hanging
What he
then.
said?
Then. Okay, cool. It's all right.
My God.
Him and French Montana was having a toxic contest.
Whoever called me, then that's where I'm going to go.
And
And it was like, don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding your husband. And
I
don't
saw
let-
that one.
them
That was
niggas
pretty.
was having a toxic contest.
I saw that one. That
and
was pretty impressive.
for as many as baby mamas he has, he's probably taking the new call.
You don't know. That first one might be the one.
Yeah. Everybody got different levels of trill. You never know.
And in his case,
Most niggas gonna pick the path of least resistance.
Yeah.
And if you have 11,
Well,
And when I say least
you got
resistance,
nine
hold on.
The most
least resistance.
Hold on. Let me clarify for. I know y'all understand what I was saying, but for people who may not know, our women listeners mainly, they're gonna pick the path of less tension, less headache,
She never fucked.
That's
arguments,
She gonna make me some
less
chicken.
stress that makes life easier for them.
Come over here and let me. Yeah. That's where you going.
That's it.
And this Nick Cannon words, not ours.
Yeah, Nick Cannon words.
That was my word.
Yeah,
Fuck
drumline.
wrong with you? Nigga, them my words. I said it.
That's on Ma. Looking at it.
Don't mind them.
On phone now, Fuck wrong with them. Man, look, I don't know if y'all seen this shit. We was talking about kids and all this shit, but the UK, they just welcomed their first 3-parent babies.
How'd that go?
Oh, they got sperm.
I saw it, but I-
They
They
get
got
DNA from
two different.
So like if you got gay couple, 2 women or 2 men or whatever, like naturally only one person at this point could be like technically the natural parent. Mm-hmm. Well, now both people can have their DNA in that child. I don't know what end up happening long term.
Yeah, it's
Hey, you look just like your daddy. Which one?
hey,
Daddy one.
you got a triple child.
wow.
Shit going on.
That's what I looked at. Like I just looked at the
Man.
y'all keep it.
Keep on playing.
That shit keep evolving.
Yeah,
Next
I'm
is
gonna
be
leave
4.
that one. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
You gonna have
They
4
scared how to say it.
They gonna have 4 different types of bodies. One arm gonna be
Birth
shorter
and
than the
war
other.
machine around
You
here.
got
This daddy.
All right, let's get out of that real quick.
This daddy arm. This daddy leg.
Hey, you're talking about the mini face man.
The mini body part, man.
So I got a study for you.
Let's do it.
It's a study, survey, whatever. But since the first time since 1987, it said Americans' happiness at work is higher than it's ever been.
I call bullshit.
I thought that was cap too. But when I think about being able to work from home, a lot of people are working from home. There's a lot of corporations that just totally did pure remote. So people are working from the beach. People working from wherever comfortable place that they're working for. So I can see this survey.
And we only taking jobs we actually like.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
you know, when you think about it from that standpoint,
Yeah.
they said this the first time since 1987 that the scores have been this high. And it's only like 6 to 7% or some shit like that.
Well, I find that I deal with the opposite. I feel like more people hate their jobs more than ever. Shit.
I think for what you talking about, I think it's where we work at.
Well, to be fair, that we are at the
And
bottom
then
of
y'all
the
shit
list
was
ever.
the lowest.
Ever.
Oh yeah, it was and I know exactly why. And they stupid and they don't realize why.
that shit,
They don't know why, but I know exactly why.
Our shit one of the highest. Like we always
I can believe it.
Our shit used to be the highest for
For those
Ages.
type of agencies.
for years, and now it's the lowest. And I know exactly why, and they don't seem to know why.
They got to
Yeah.
figure. They gonna.
But no, they know why. They ain't dumb.
Don't give a
fool.
shit.
Well, no, they don't be
just-
knowing.
I don't
fool.
know.
They
Some
just
of-
did the numbers and say, "Fuck that shit."
No. Some of
it
them
ain't
don't
based
know
on-
why.
They really don't know. They will sit there and be like, "Why are we at the bottom?"
Because you don't
Like,
bring
what's
the right
going
people.
on?
You don't. For where we at, they don't bring the right people in the room to be able to tell the real stuff. It's a lot of people who in that room who ain't been where those people at in a very long time.
Yeah.
And so they rely on
Because
information from
by the
somebody
time
else
you get in
who don't
that
fully
room-
tell them the truth.
By the time you get in that room, you've been so removed from,
And you don't
down
really
there.
understand.
Or not even that. You get in those rooms and you just want to fit in, so you don't tell them the
Yep.
real.
Or you just, or they get to the point where they just dictate to them people what you supposed to do.
Yeah.
Without, they don't really listen to what them people are saying.
Yeah.
Like these people are telling you something. They're on the front lines every day doing it. Why wouldn't you listen to them?
Why would you listen to?
Or they ain't got nobody to teach the damn room.
That's another thing.
And that's the reason for that too.
Yeah, you done wore them motherfuckers out.
Yeah.
So-
you didn't treat that person who teaches.
I just saw
people
that survey. I thought that was kind of, I was curious if, you know.
right. I need to see that because I thought the job market itself was at an all-time low as far as morale goes.
Like I said, this the new study. I think it got a lot to do with a lot of people on remote working.
Let me ask you something, Hoop. In your position that you hold, what do you do for morale or for your particular?
It
I
gets
bet
it
that
gets
nigga
tough to do
worse.
it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm real good. I
Be
promise.
good.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because of his
I come from
temperament.
them.
The same temperament that he
Oh,
had with
okay.
us. It's
'Cause
more
you
like,
understand.
hey man,
Yeah, I get it.
It's probably his shit probably more of a, hey man, come on man, you know what you're supposed to do, just do it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's-
Versus somebody, why you ain't doing
Why
it?
you- yeah.
And then
Yeah, it's a big difference.
I hear that a lot. Like you're a good guy at what you do, and we appreciate you because you really come to us and you talk to us and you understand what we're saying. And like whether you care or not, you still have to have that persona to where you care.
Let me ask you this: let me tread this lightly for you. Is it hard for people to go into those rooms with the people who ain't been there and ain't really seeing the front lines to tell them the truth?
Yeah, because they believe what they believe no matter what.
But is it because nobody ever
So do you
challenges
just
their
be
belief?
cool?
Well, no. I know for a fact that people challenge. I be cool, me personally, because I see the people who challenge them. What happens to those people?
What happens?
Oh.
They put them on the back burner. And you're combative and you don't like directive and so
But is it a way to do it without doing it?
no, because it ain't gonna be effective.
I think it's a way to do it.
It is, but they don't listen to that. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, cool. Okay, what you got to say?"
Right. And
Okay,
then,
what you got to say?
But
'Cause they don't-
then when I come to this is me.
And it goes both ways.
I'm a little guy. But when I feel like when I come to that meeting the next time, I don't care if it's the CEO, it's the CMO. When I come to that meeting the next time and it's like, why they ain't doing that?
This why?
I keep trying to tell y'all this. Y'all can be as quiet as y'all want to with me. I'm gonna listen to everything y'all. I get y'all. I respect y'all. I'm gonna do what y'all ask me to do. But y'all gonna keep coming in this meeting, and this is what's gonna keep happening because you're not understanding what's going on right here. And I'm gonna keep telling you that. And I feel like at some point that voice gets more valuable than sometimes even those big people because they know they out of touch.
They do.
I think what happens is you stop being in the meeting.
Yeah, you get that person get kicked out of
Yeah.
the meeting. They do, and that's what's been happening.
Yeah,
Like,
I can see it.
You know,
I can
cool, good.
Yeah, bye.
So let me ask you this too, Hoop. Well, in your position, do you ever think to like in those meetings to kind of like jump out in front of like spearhead it and
Well,
kind
to
of like
me-
let your way of doing it because it seems to be effective? Kind of like quarterback that thing to see like kind of take something from you, kind of like I was saying about the parenting style.
Honestly,
like you know what I'm saying, like
And to be fair and honestly, a lot of times those meetings are one sided. You're just listening.
Yeah,
Most time-
you
most
just
time-
in there to get
Honestly,
away from
a lot
it.
of times they'll tell you we're not taking questions. You hear that very often.
Well, that's
Like-
different.
like,
I
why
ain't gonna
not?
go in there and say some shit if
That's
they
on some
say they
dictator.
ain't
And that happens a lot of times. So to me, the best way I know how to do it is to keep it real with the people who's actually doing the job.
And that's why a lot of these companies in Fortune 500 places and entities are falling behind because they don't listen.
They don't listen to
no,
what
no
they-
matter what you say. I don't give a fuck how hard you want to be, how much you want to be. The people on the front line is gonna be always the people
Right.
driving.
Right.
What's
The-
you gotta hear them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you take everything they say, but it's got to be a reason. So if I come in a meeting, to me, just me, if I'm at that top point and I come in the meeting and I'm saying the same thing 5 times, by the 6th time, what are you saying now?
right.
Okay, because these people clearly not getting it. It's something that they're not getting. It's something that they're not absorbing that I keep coming back to this meeting and saying the same shit.
And because a lot of times they don't. It's sometimes that shit real simple, fool. It's real simple to just be fair.
To you.
No, on both sides. No, that's on both sides.
No, I'm saying it's simple to you. What I'm saying is simple to you because, like, again, your way may be effective. Like, you get
not even about my way.
Your team. I'm just going against your team. You saying your team of employees. They hit their metrics and all that stuff. Like you don't have. You may have one or two bad apples, but you're able to go to them and say, "Hey, look, man, they're watching you here. They're doing this. Let's get this ball rolling."
And that's why I say it's fair.
If he's the manager and the fuck you doing this stupid.
Well,
you know
sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't have that either. Sometimes it's not just straight and direct. It's not just that white and black. But so hold on. So there is some things that is just fair because this is the rule. Once you know that this is the rule, hey man, you can follow this rule or you cannot. And I'm gonna tell you, you're doing good based off following this rule, or you're doing bad based off of this rule. But then sometimes it's like there's no rule, but you're not doing good. What do you do? So what I try to do is by simply based off what the rules are.
I don't know if it's.
I've been put in rooms because they know I'm gonna be direct and like not how I am on here. Don't get me wrong, but
of course.
Direct in a corporate setting.
Right.
But because they know, hey, why this ain't working like this? Well, this ain't working like this because of X, Y, and Z. So sometimes, like, if they want it to be better, because like where I'm at, it's hard to get people there.
It's everywhere right now.
They want to keep retention. You know what I'm saying? They want to have retention lower.
Right.
So, higher. Hang on.
They want to keep people.
They want to keep.
Yeah. They want to keep people. Yeah.
You saying people want the organizations mainly want to keep people?
Yeah, they want to keep people. So yes. So higher. So they'll bring me in those rooms because they gonna know I'm gonna say close to what most people.
What needs to be said, you're able to.
Yeah, but I think that a lot of places are out of touch. And I don't think.
Yeah, but they have to change now.
No. I think they need to keep people, but I don't think that they need to keep people.
Right.
And they keep trying to do a revolving door, and that's why a lot of shit is falling down.
Also, I'm learning that they know that they need to keep people. They're just not doing what it takes to keep the people.
Yeah, because they don't have.
Because it costs so much money.
Mike just sent me something, right? And it was the thinking habits, and it's crazy that he sent this because literally. I think what's lacking, is different hats. It's blue, it's white, it's feelings, it's red, which is creative. It's a bunch of different hats in this. And I think a lot of times what's happening, a lot of these places, particularly where I'm at, they do people, they promote and push people based upon how effective they are at doing a job, but they're not creative. And right now, in this environment, in the world that we're in, you need creatives. You need people who can see, people who got intuition.
Right.
Sometimes when you just look at numbers gonna lead you wrong. Because numbers, right now, this is not a number world. Like, okay, numbers is cool, but if you're not getting creative, if you're not like understanding the purpose, them numbers don't mean shit.
In those jobs, how do you find the creatives?
Who you gotta? It's not.
I mean, I know.
You can't
posing a question.
You can't find the creatives because you got too many people who driven off. You're hiring and promoting people off numbers, and the people who are getting off numbers, they're stuck to a process. And when they're stuck to a process, they're stuck on
robots.
They're robots. That's it. And so, like, I go back to football, nigga. How I coach Dez is not the same way I coach Huda. How I coach Huda is not the same way I'm gonna talk to Todd. Can't Get Right might be one of the most. He might have the most downside of all of y'all, but I'm hear me out. But when I say the downside, right now, in the now, he might not be as good as all of y'all talent wise. But I'm gonna bring him over here and drink water with me to observe. And if I treat him like that, he gonna turn around and be the best player of all of y'all because I can see it. But you need creatives to do that. You keep putting these niggas who looking at numbers, and when they get in there, they robots. Right. So they come there and they push. They treat him like you need numbers. And so when you treat him like numbers, you don't get the best out of him. You treating all these people like numbers, and you're not getting the best out of them. And that's what's going on a lot of time in a lot of these corporate businesses, and that's why they finding themselves on the side of failing.
Them people don't know how to deal
Malcolm,
with people.
Malcolm Gladwell was saying, like, all right, say
That was a good thing.
say
can't get in deep.
say I sell the most amount of cars. That don't mean I'm a good manager to teach other people how to sell cars.
Facts.
Right.
Like, I'm just good
I'm
at
good at what I
selling
do.
cars. I'm not good at
Managing
people. So, but in the corporate world, whatever you're doing, I don't care if it's cell phones or whatever, they promote the people that sell the most.
Right.
You're just a good salesman, which most times salesmen are
Shiesty ass
assholes.
niggas. They-
Yeah.
Good salesman, horrible leader.
So
Horrible
you're
people.
not good with people. You good with manipulating people. And when you see that, all right, you can manipulate person on a call or on a certain day, but manipulate people every day, people gonna be like, oh no, you full of shit.
Big shiesty.
Right.
So
Big shiesty.
but that's what we promote people on.
Yep, and that's why a lot of these businesses are failing. I had the luxury of being in a room just recently with somebody who a big dog. Where they at? Big ass company, you know. Big ass. Yeah, like I'm talking about real money company.
Big dog.
Yeah, I ain't talking about no little shit. And one of the things that the CEO was saying is just how, we can't, like we trying to bring people back into the building and get them acclimated with coming back into the building. Stop being an asshole. People going through a lot of shit right now. Stop it. Because nigga, I didn't just hire this person from Canada and this person from Texas. These people come from different walks of life. Stop being an asshole. Like if they saying they finna, like, hey, I gotta go here for graduation. Accept it.
Let them go.
Can you work while you there? Yeah, okay, cool. Do your thing. Holla back.
That helps you out more.
All right.
It's the
Nah,
world is
you
changing.
can't do that. Take leave. No,
but I'm telling
why?
these companies that getting stuck in this is how it goes and it's black and white.
Flintstone era.
Ain't a lot of shit ain't black and white right now.
And
if you
whatever
get caught up in that,
this-
that's what it is.
Whatever generation this is, them boys ain't playing that shit.
No, because they don't have to.
They don't have
Them
to.
niggas can drop a dry ship and make more money than they ever made at your motherfucking corporation.
Right.
Stop acting like you goddamn the end all be all.
In a week.
Yeah, and then the first thing they get in there and say, "Oh, these generations
Nobody
don't
wants
wanna
to work."
Right.
No, it's not that they want to work. They
Don't work
realize
for
they
your
ain't got to
ass,
deal
right.
with your bullshit.
Right.
Y'all niggas
Like,
tripping.
why the fuck I'll be flipping burgers when I could just be
Get
at
a
my
food
house
truck
doing
and
this
do
shit?
shit.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna flip burgers. I can flip a pack. Fuck wrong with
I could get paid more for delivering the burger.
I'm kidding.
I
Right.
could deliver the burger.
Don't flip a pack.
I could go get a bike and deliver the burger and make more money.
They got a place for that.
Don't hide your ass.
We talking about all these numbers and stuff. This week we've been talking about it, but it's been a lot of shit in the news about streaming. It's a work stoppage right now. A lot of these people we finding out wasn't really making a lot of money. You sitting here working on your favorite show. I don't give a
99
fuck.
cent a-
Name it.
99 cent a word.
It could be
2%. They
99
was
cent
making
a
like
word.
2%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
99 cent a word.
yeah.
Nuts.
They
Got 1,000 words.
That's fine.
we saw
$1,000
Snoop. We
for
saw
a whole
Snoop
script.
come out, and one of the powerful things he said was, "Man, hey, man, at this point, what's a stream worth? We need to know because you got people who making millions in streams,
A billion streams,
and you
and
giving
not a
me
billionaire.
$10.
Yeah.
But and I'm gonna quote this part. Like I remember listening to Joe Budden years ago. He said he got in the room and figured out what a stream is worth, and he realized that a stream is worth a lot more than they telling you. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotta be for
what
them
is
to-
that? Why isn't that a legislation or a regulation to where that's knowledge for everybody to have? Like I should know that, and that's what Snoop was saying in his meeting. Like, why don't I know how much? If I get 100 streams, how much did that make you? I need to know that. Especially, I say that too. Especially in the podcast era.
Thanks.
If
Pay me by the word, goddammit.
one thing I say, and I'm gonna go ahead and
Boy,
say
I
that.
be a talking
that.
hey.
I'm gonna
8-hour podcast.
I'ma
Let's
say-
practice episodes. Put them out.
I'm gonna say this now, and this one thing that I've always kept a little tight. But like, if you look at I don't give a fuck. Take your best artist, whoever it is, Lil Baby, Beyonce, whoever. They only drop albums once a year, or every 2 years, right? If I'm dropping new content, you can't. With Lil Baby album, I can go listen to his last album. It was 2-3 years ago. Well, each week we're dropping new, fresh, new content every week.
Right.
It's different. You can't go listen to what we did a year ago
Got way more work.
and know what we did. So all of those streaming numbers, what's that worth?
Gotta be a number. Gotta be a specific number.
And so a lot of people are trying to say now that's what the whole strike is about. Like, what's these streaming numbers?
Well, the main part of the strike was that these writers, they ain't getting paid shit, like you said, 99 cents a letter or shit. But also, these streaming companies are not giving them the same shit Joe Budden was talking about. They're not giving them the numbers. So if you got a hit Netflix show, they're not telling you how many streams you got. So you don't know how much you're supposed to get paid.
Right. That's what we were saying. Like,
No, I was just saying,
Publicly.
like the big thing is the streams.
yeah, that's
Get that nigga stop.
that's what we
He
saying.
ain't really getting me. I don't know
Get that
how
nigga,
he
Joe.
really
My
getting me. But
No,
Yeah.
like that's literally what I just said. Like, nigga, give us the numbers. What are the numbers?
no, you were saying how much a stream costs, but they don't even know how many streams it is. So that's a little different.
I think they know how many.
They know exactly how many
many
streams
streams it
a nigga listen to.
No, these streaming companies do not tell you that information. Netflix is not going to tell you how much.
That's not true because they'll be like Spotify is the NBA YoungBoy is the most streamed artist ever on Spotify.
They know exactly how many streams
No,
somebody
but I'm saying
got.
they can't tell you that if they don't
But
know
they
how
ain't
many
going to tell
streams
you the
have.
number.
That's what I
They-
just.
they
That's
They
what
know
I'm
say
saying.
the
though, but they
number
know.
one.
But they know.
Yes, they know, but they ain't telling
No,
you.
that's not true because they'll be like Drake had 50 billion streams this year on this album.
That's
I've
on
seen that a
music.
lot.
When have you ever seen Netflix say how many times a show been streamed?
They said
Yes, but
they said-
Netflix knows.
But no.
Yes,
No,
but they
stop,
don't
stop.
tell the
Stop.
writer.
That's what I just said.
But they know the number.
They know, but they ain't gonna tell the writers.
Can't get right. Let me help you.
When have you ever heard Netflix
Listen.
say how many times something been streamed?
They have because when those movies came out, it was
Never.
a couple of
Listen.
a
Listen.
couple of movies that
They
came
just say
out.
number one.
Okay, great. And we all on the same page. What I'm saying is, and I mean, you can be friends, is yes,
Lovers and friends.
they know the numbers. And what we're saying
my
is,
bad.
and what Snoop is saying,
Pause on-
and what Snoop
That nigga
what Snoop is saying is, what are those numbers?
What are they worth?
What is it?
What's one stream
You
worth?
know it, but you're not telling all of these
telling
people
me
who are
what it is.
participating in it.
That's yeah.
Telling me I got 10 million streams. How much is one of them worth?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all. That's what we're
Really?
talking about.
The
It's
real
just-
number.
It's just like credit score. Like, okay, they say pay your bills on time. Okay, don't have a lot of debt, but they don't really fully break down like how do you come up with that number?
I don't know how my credit score is the way it is.
I just know pay your bills on time and
It works.
don't have a lot of debt, but
Yeah,
then
keep your
sometimes
balance low.
you pay your house off after 15, 20 years
shit
and
go
then my
down.
shit go down, but then 6 months later it go back up, and it's like,
When I paid my car off, my shit went down.
Mine too.
yeah, because you don't, because now
You don't have that.
you don't have,
Yeah.
yeah, the history gone. But that's crazy.
But that history,
What do you
determines
use?
it? Right.
That history is still a history though. I still got a history
I know
of
it,
paying that
'cause-
motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, Todd. I know. I usually do that kind of.
You can learn something from the Dummies podcast.
You really can.
Smart dumb man. nigga.
Drake J. Cole. What's the name of it?
Dirt J. Cole.
Dirk.
J. Cole.
Dirk.
What I say?
Dummy
Drake. I'm sorry. Dirk J. Cole.
Yeah.
What the fuck the name of that shit was?
I'm almost healed. It's
I'm-
the album
Nah,
name.
all my life.
All My Life.
Yeah, all my life.
Yeah, they dropped All My Life. I think this Dirk song, ain't it?
Yeah, it's Dirt. Off his upcoming.
A little bit different. A little bit different. Hold
that
on,
he
man.
pushed
Hold on,
back.
hold on. A little bit different than what Dirk has ever dropped before. Different kind of song. But they put it out. It's gonna be on the upcoming album. Go ahead.
That he pushed back. NBA YoungBoy had something to say about it. I ain't in that beef.
Did he ever announce album date?
It was supposed to come out today,
I know, but did he ever?
which
announce
is
that?
Friday for our listeners. Yeah.
He came back and said, "Nah, it's gonna come."
That's why he only dropped that one single. But the rest of his album, if you go on Apple Music, the rest of his album is on there. But it's only that one music. Yeah, it's grayed out.
I'm 99% sure that if he pushed it back, it ain't got shit to do with nothing Young Boy said.
I mean, it just make it look funny.
The IG.
It don't. I mean, it's just coincidence, but I just think that it's something to it.
I think he always
He just dropped the single.
In my opinion, I think he planned to do that the entire time. And when he said he was dropping something, it was planned to be this single.
Matter of fact, the way that things are changing.
Because I don't know if he ever said the album's. I don't know if he ever said the album's dropping on today's date.
The way about the old finesse movie.
Well, with the way things are changing now, if you look at it, everybody's announcing when they dropping now. They not doing the little, oh, it's Friday, we drop.
Yeah.
They actually going back to like Moneybagg Yo. He coming out like on the 28th or something. Like they giving the dates now. Yeah, Moneybagg got another album coming out.
Does the new rule begin with the merch shit and all that shit?
I don't know, but I think it's I think it's like next month.
Whenever Nicki Minaj or Beyonce drop.
I ain't for sure, but
Or Drake.
But
Whenever
that's why they was like, you know, it's changed when a big artist drop. So whenever a big artist drop, you know that's when it changed. But his shit was supposed to come out, fool.
Yeah, but I don't think that he pushed it back because of what Young Boy said.
Or Soulja Boy.
Yeah, I just don't think that.
Soulja Boy was on there going wild crazy.
I think Dez got a good, like right now. Maybe with Young Boy fucking with me, maybe with all the shit that's going on.
Give me some publicity.
Let me wait. I just dropped the single this week. Why am I gonna drop the single on a Friday and then drop the album the same day I drop the single? That's nuts.
You drop a single with J. Cole, that's gonna give you numbers. So might as well. Right. That's in anticipation for next week. When you drop that,
I think that was the plan.
Exactly the point.
Yeah.
That was the
like,
plan.
let's drum it up.
He finna get a Grammy, bro. He going for the Grammy run.
Yeah. And you've been seeing a lot of platforms saying, "What's his big single?" This might be it.
That's his big single. All y'all niggas went and listened to that OK J. Cole
I don't think I went for the OK J. Cole. I went more for the difference in Dirk.
Dirk rapping on that whole this time. Like I ain't gonna even lie. It's a different rap Dirk than.
Nah, I think it's what Dirk didn't rap before.
I ain't heard this.
Give me a song. Give me one song that Dirk got like this.
He don't know Dirk.
No. Leave him alone. What? Give me one song Dirk got like this.
On Drake.
What is it? On Drake. Give me one song that Dirk got like this.
No, but he's rapped like this before.
Give me one song Dirk got like this.
I said Drake. I said Dirk rapping like this. He rapped like this
Give
on Dirk.
me one song Dirk got like this.
I just told you.
No, he didn't.
That's not his song.
He didn't rap like this neither.
Yeah, that's what I was. Even if it's not his song, did him and Drake ever do this? I don't think so.
Two totally different.
They did, fool.
I need to see the song to determine that, but I don't think
I've
never heard him like this.
Don't do that. You ain't gonna find it.
Let him do it. Go look it up. Help him out.
He not gonna find it.
Let us see it. Let us see it.
He not gonna find
him
it.
and Drake song that he talking about.
He talking about
he was rapping.
Play that little boy in the club.
Yes, do that. Play the little boy in the club. Yes, he rapped the same. He had the same flow.
This is about life. That shit is about fun and club.
I'm talking
but it was the same flow.
This new Dirk. I'm talking about this.
We had a conversation this week about why would you argue with somebody who said a cup is a cup. I'm not finna have this argument. Dirk has never made a song like this.
Look at that, man. That you can look at that and see that's not the same as the him and J. Cole song. Look at that. Him and J. Cole ain't do that the whole song. They was in the hood with the kids, having real stories talk. Them niggas having a party.
It's Drake's song.
They're having a party though.
Let's not forget that. That's Drake's song.
And they having a party. I don't care whose song it is. They partying.
Well,
these niggas.
You like
that matters.
Like Dirk can't say, I brought Drake to the hood and had him ride on Dracos. Mm-hmm. So that's meaning like you're in the hood. That's
but that's
the same difference.
But it's not the same. It's not the same difference. It's not the same rap.
Hold on, wait. Same difference in what?
Like he said they was in the hood, but Dirk said Dirk was rapping that he brought Drake to the hood.
Okay, right, but that's the same difference
to do what? To do party?
To be in a video in the hood.
No. Okay, but it's the same difference as what?
I'm saying they're the same songs. What do you say?
Help him out and tell him it's not the same songs. Just tell him it's not the same song by far.
You talking about this song?
It's the same as him and J. Cole. He said that
His
this is him
cadence-
and J. Cole.
well, he said
His
this.
cadence was the same.
Well,
on
he
both
said this
songs.
is the same as him and Drake's song that Dez just had up there, the previous song.
The subject
maybe
matter is different.
maybe I was wrong. I'm talking about rap lyrics.
The style, yeah. We,
Not,
style.
not
I'm
his
talking about the style.
not the cadence or nothing. I'm
What he's
talking
talking
about
about.
what he's rapping about.
yeah,
Oh,
they're,
I'm
they're
talking
totally
about the
different.
cadence
No,
and the style.
no, we're
yeah,
talking about
not-
what he's talking about.
Move the goalpost.
Well, we're talking about what he's talking about. We ain't talking about bringing
That
it to the
nigga,
hood. We're
that
talking
nigga
about
move
what
that
he's talking
goalpost smooth in it. I feel you though.
Yeah, this dirt right here, he talking.
You talking about life, man?
Dirk ain't
and
never
pain
rap.
and
Dirk has never rapped like this. He's never made a song like this.
Dummy.
Top 10 beats. This week in hip hop, they list the 50 greatest hip hop beats of all times. The top 10 went something like they did Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Still Dre. They did number 2, Mobb Deep, Shook Ones. 3 was Clips, Grinding. 4 was Notorious B.I.G., Who Shot You. 5 was Wayne or Millie. 6 was Kanye West, Power. 7 was Puff Daddy and the Family. It's all about the Benjamins. 8 was Mike Jones, still tipping on fofos. Travis Scott and Drake with Sicko Mode, 9. And Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak on, 10.
For sure.
What's problems?
Sicko mode.
What y'all
trash.
thinking? Sicko Mode, when it drop, when that beat break, and Drake come on, she in love with who I am. Back in height, that shit go, that shit sick.
I don't have a problem with that, but it's a lot like that. What was number 2 or 3? The
2 was Mobb Deep, Shook One.
Mobb Deep. Yeah,
That's a hard
that's a tough
ass
one.
beat, boy.
Hell yeah.
That's a
Dun,
hard. That
dun,
beat definitely need to be on that.
Dun, yeah, that's hard.
fool. I'm sorry. You got to back that ass up somewhere.
it's real recognizable.
You got to put bling bling somewhere.
It's real recognizable.
No.
Nah, bling bling ain't in it.
It's a live ass beat, but no, it's too regional. I would
I
argue.
thought about back that ass up though,
I would go
because
argue.
it's noticed.
I would go argue. Y'all talking about the song? I'm thinking about even with Dre. I don't know if that's the best Dre beat.
I don't think that's the best. Explosive.
That should be hard for me, man. Like when they, think about it for
They got the
like
beats.
That's a hard
the
shit.
top 10 beats out of a
What about,
billion songs.
Yeah, I mean, it's all subjective.
Man,
Where you putting
All
Warren
men at
G?
first beats.
Warren G
Regulators?
beat. Yes, regulator.
That's a hard beat.
That's a hard ass beat.
Stop kicking me, Todd.
man, move your goddamn
That's
feet.
a hard ass
on
beat.
your new feet, man.
You got to put that in up there.
He got
Cause just the
You got-
beat alone.
You got Hail, well not Hail, but you got So Many Tears, Crazy, Toss It Up, Tupac.
Tupac beats.
I'm gonna
was
give
trash.
y'all a sleeper. If we talking to Millie, just think about a Millie for a second, right?
Trap stop.
I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy for thinking this,
I do.
but if you go a Millie, what about Boosie with that scoring pounds and I'm Lil? I thought you knew
Yeah.
with that beat that
Don't yell that nigga,
see-
Todd.
see-
Yeah, I'm
no,
gonna think you're crazy.
Don't
What you
yell
mean?
that nigga, Todd.
No, I'm saying no.
Cause you're crazy.
I'm
So
saying
you're
if you
crazy.
put in a Millie, it's the same similar beat.
Well, a Millie was just.
I know what I'm talking about.
A Millie was. I do know what you're talking about, but a Millie was just a great beat for everybody to be able to rap on. Not saying it was a great beat.
To me, a million is not the greatest beat
No, it's not.
like that. To
It
me.
was just a good beat for everybody to rap on.
I was surprised.
doesn't need to
I was
be in this
I was
conversation.
surprised to see
Very
that beat on shit on Wayne shit. Like
The Kanye shit they chose, that ain't.
Yeah, that's no hell no.
to me, I like other shit more, like hustler music and shit like that. I like those type of beats more. me
man.
personally.
I mean, it's all subjective.
Yeah,
It's
it's
beats, so
definitely
you know
subjective.
you can do that shit.
Hell, Rick Ross, Welcome to Miami, and Rick Ross got some shit.
His first song too.
I got a feeling that boy,
I got the feeling that my money
boy,
be the root.
boy,
Man, that's a
that's
hard ass
the
beat.
hardest beat, man. That shit there.
Hey, but you know
Next
what?
level.
At this point, I think these lists is just for you to argue about. They put
They
shit
are.
on there.
They do that.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
It
It's,
ain't they top
it's to
10.
drive attention. It's her. Did you hear the Dummies podcast top 5 beats?
They gonna start have beats verses. Just wait.
Versus
Beats
Oh.
versus.
Jermaine Dupri versus Diddy.
I was just finna say that.
That's confirmed.
Let's do it.
Yes,
I saw
September
they was
September
promoting
11th or
it.
something.
They claim it was leaked, but Diddy on. You know,
heard it
it
was
looked
too.
like it was supposed to be.
Who y'all got?
It's a-
R&B version.
Man.
Who y'all got?
Well, hang on. Let's say if the rumors are true, it's two. It's a rap and R&B.
I'll be 100% subjective and listen to the beats and see what they play against each other.
Nigga, who
and
you
rate 'em.
picking?
I can't.
Nigga, you be asking us in September who fucking gonna win the Super Bowl.
And I'm not mad at you for asking me, and I'm answering you.
Okay, but
I answered
Pick.
you. I answered you.
oh man,
I did. That's an answer.
he doing that shit again.
Definitely doing that shit
He
again.
be writing shit.
All right, okay, fine. Dez, who you got? Jermaine Dupri or Diddy?
R&B, JD, rap, Diddy.
Who you got, Mike?
I agree exactly what he said.
Who you got? Who you got, Todd?
Cancel me out.
JD.
JD R&B.
Nigga said I'm gonna go with
Diddy.
Jazz. Nigga said I'm
Right.
gonna go with Daz. JD. Daz ain't say that.
He did.
Jazz.
He gave an opinion.
Daz said Diddy for one, JD for the other.
Dez.
So
is
he
him.
said he agreed with
Said-
him.
That
No,
nigga
he did
said
not.
Daz. Fuck is
He
Daz?
did not. He said I agree with Daz.
Dez,
JD.
him over there.
That's the difference.
I said like Dez.
I agree with that, JD. And that Daz did not just say JD. Is my point.
Again, Dez, not Daz, motherfucker.
But that nigga didn't just say JD. God damn it. He said JD for one and Diddy for the other. Is what he said. And Mike agreed.
All right. So you think Diddy can get JD on R&B?
Yeah. I think he can
You're
go
a
both
fucking
ways,
fool.
fool. I think he can go both ways.
What songs you
How?
thinking? What you thinking? Can't go right?
Confessions. Well, he could be.
He got
You
Mary
could
J.
just-
Blige. He got 112. He got
This nigga got Mariah Carey.
Mariah
Janet
Carey.
Jackson,
the Christmas
motherfucker.
song.
Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson.
Both
Confessions.
Time out. What are we saying though? Like, what are we? Cause
I'm saying, I
did
don't
Diddy
know.
produce those beats?
Diddy does have Mary J. That first Mary J album Diddy produced.
And I think that's what most of Diddy beats if we're going to talk about
But
that.
that's all
I
they
was
got.
your lover and your secretary.
And with them, I don't think we talking about beats. We talking about the songs that they have to put out there. It ain't
Man,
about beats.
if you verses from what I've seen, if you did anything on it,
It's yours.
Yeah, it's yours. Yeah. And
but R&B, nigga, it's no
Tough to
way
go there.
Puff is beating JD in R&B.
I think that's just a hard statement to make.
I know one
I think
thing.
that's a very easy statement to make.
I know one
it's not
thing.
a blowout.
Right,
now.
and that's all I'm saying.
But
It ain't no wash.
it's just not one side. It's not
Yeah.
it's not Bama, Ohio State, as you would say.
It's Atlanta versus New York. It's a
13-7.
lot of shit. You know?
13-7.
I think the way this shit set up, it's
11-9. Whoever wins. I don't know who going to win 11-9.
112. Who? What's that 112 song?
Alright, Jagged Edge.
Oh my God! Who
Hey,
who
there.
get credit for Cupid?
112 against Jagged Edge? Come on, bro.
Diddy get credit for that.
Man.
But Jagged Edge got some shit.
Yeah, Jagged
Jagged
got some
Edge,
shit.
JD.
He got faith. He got faith too.
Who made 11 o'clock on the dot?
That's all.
Jermaine
JD.
Dupri.
JD. That's JD.
That's all.
He also got TLC, fool.
TLC.
TLC.
He also got TLC. Y'all tripping.
That nigga
He got Escape.
Diddy got
Which
got
is
Escape.
what is it Escape or Involve?
Scrub ain't winning nothing in my book. Scrub ain't winning.
That's why I
Waterfall.
But that's why I say it's not a landslide.
You can't name 10 R&B like songs that Puff didn't produce.
I ain't gonna even act like that shit in my mental Rolodex. I want to hear this shit and I will rate it 1 for 1. You won or you won.
I think it's
And
gonna be
I'll
a
see
big
how it
ass
goes.
production on the
Definitely
show
gonna
though.
be a
And I
Hell
think that shit
yeah.
gonna easily go either way, and whichever way it goes, with,
Hey.
I'm fine with.
They gonna put that shit on pay per view.
They gonna have to do something.
Hey,
That shit
we
gotta-
throwing a party for that one.
I'll pay
Yeah.
for it.
Can we throw a party for that one?
Not if it's on a Monday.
It ain't gonna be on a hell no. This too
better not.
big.
That
This
fuck
shit gonna be
around.
on
Oh, you
a
got
Friday or
off.
Saturday.
You can take off Tuesday, motherfucker. I already told you what to do with your hour.
Nigga, what?
This nigga got
You said arts and crafts.
900,060 hours of overtime.
I don't know what that nigga on. But
I'm gonna take some of it.
No.
I'm gonna take it.
In a hurry.
we gotta have a party for this one, fool. Yeah. This gonna be like when they say for the culture,
When they say like September or some shit, what is it?
September 11th or something.
Ooh.
9th.
That's some summertime shit. Them niggas tripping, man. They blowing the summer with that.
Oh, they'll be back at school
But-
by the time.
I want to see.
I know it need to be some
So
summer
quick.
shit.
I want
Yeah.
to see if they
That
gonna
nigga be
have
out
two.
there.
Like they ain't said they gonna have two yet.
They need that.
One R&B,
But
one rap.
it's no way they can have one. Them boys got too many songs.
Hell yeah.
But in rap, Diddy gonna kill you with them goddamn biggies.
Shit.
Oh no, because he got the brat.
Man,
He got
no,
Jay-Z. He got Jay-Z's on.
You said the Brat was the best rapper ever.
in the South, top five.
No, that's not what you said when you said it. Was that a bad take or what?
tripping. Just say it.
I was drunk that night.
I was tripping.
It was cold that night.
It was cool. But that is one of my favorite rap albums.
I know.
I will say that. And I consider her a Southern artist because it was a Southern sound. It wasn't like I was talking about, what's the fast nigga from Chicago?
Twister.
Twisted.
Twister. It wasn't like I was talking about him.
Twister was live. What you mean?
No, I'm saying
Was
he wasn't
claiming him
Southern.
as a Southern.
The Brat,
Even though
Southern
she's from somewhere else.
But
she
nobody
sounded
ever
like-
gave
Chicago.
the Brat
from
credit for
Chicago,
being
but you-
Southern, but you.
Ain't she from St. Louis?
I gave her
She
credit.
from Chicago.
I honestly gave her credit for being Southern. Me
He,
personally.
he got some Lil Kim,
did.
MC.
Yeah, you
Lyte.
from New
He got-
Orleans.
he got
Everybody
way
Southern.
more than just-
She was rapping in Atlanta. What else? I
nigga-
ain't-
You didn't know that
She,
back then.
she made them in Atlanta. She made those songs in Atlanta.
Yeah, it was,
Wow.
She was the 808 beat.
they was repping Atlanta.
Benny the Butcher them make songs in Atlanta.
No, them niggas was
lying.
Buffalo.
Exactly, motherfucker.
But they rap like they Buffalo.
Like, niggas got
The Brat don't sound Southern to me. Y'all crazy as fuck. If y'all think that the Brat song sounds Southern,
So
like
what
that.
she sound like then?
She sound like the Midwest to me.
Oh, get the fuck out
from
of
the
here.
64644.
Yeah, niggas in the South didn't rap like that. What you talking about?
No.
The beats might
The
was
JD
Southern,
beats.
but
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
the
But
beats.
she raps
The
slow
JD
and to the beats.
The JD beats gave me that feel.
it's the Brat tat tat tat. And like, no, nigga, she didn't sound Southern at all.
Man, the song sounded Southern.
Man, the video was in Atlanta. Fuck that. That's all I had to go
That
by.
ain't crazy.
You from where your video at?
But y'all gotta remember, like, the heavy influence of South on those places, like Chicago.
That was the start of it, though.
No, it was- I mean, it's been like that.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought she was from Atlanta.
Nigga, the Howling Wolf or whatever you got there. Yeah, them niggas was with the nigga with the harmonica on. What was the nigga from New Orleans? Cadillac Records. Yeah. Hey, come on, man. I still got it. No, more gambling fallout. I don't know if y'all saw this, but Iowa State was investigating athletes. Basically saying that they had over 26 athletes across 5 different sports. It was baseball, football, men's basketball, track and field, and wrestling. Basically saying even them employees that were saying that they was caught up in all this gambling stuff.
And I just think that that's the school that they're focused on and who they caught now. But I think it's a lot more who's doing it, man.
Oh yeah. I mean,
They just caught up Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Fired. We
Baseball.
talked about that.
I think sometimes you need to just say, "Hey, listen, we know it's out there. Everybody stop
Stop the
goddamn
shit
it,
right now."
and stop goddamn turning over all the stones."
That ain't gonna happen. Fool.
No.
I think I think
I wish it would've happened last year.
What I think
Everybody stop doing that.
what I think is gonna
feel a
happen
little bit richer
is
today.
they're just gonna adjust. Be like, you can't bet on
Allegedly.
yourself.
I wasn't alleged. Niggas bother me. Wasn't nothing alleged about
Well
that
documented.
Nope. They had me right there.
Just don't bet on yourself.
Yeah, I
Make
think
it
that's,
to where you can't bet on yourself.
No, who do you say you could bet on your own sport?
He did.
I said on sport,
He
not
lying.
yourself. Yes, you can bet on football, but not me winning the football game or losing.
Yeah, but-
yes, you can bet
But
on
at
football.
UAB, you can bet UAB versus Southern Miss. That's what you said.
I say you can bet on football. I say your own sport. He just said it. Yes.
So at UAB,
on
you can
your-
bet Memphis versus South Carolina.
You can bet on your own sport. You can't
That's
bet
an
on your.
advantage.
Shut up and listen. You can't bet on yourself, winning or losing. But your own sport, yeah, bet on it.
That's
I
an
don't care about it.
advantage.
Not if you're betting Louisville versus Memphis and you play for Texas.
What if you know somebody at Louisville?
I don't give a fuck about that.
You knew how you had homeboys play for LSU.
I don't care
Hey,
about.
shit, you bet.
Now you're-
Shit, I'm gonna
Yeah,
drop some
yeah.
passes.
I'm gonna drop some passes for you.
I'm just a passer. Yeah. Huh.
So what if I know a homeboy who play basketball and not play football?
I'm gonna miss
Well,
these free throws
Okay,
for you.
well,
Yeah.
your homeboy who play basketball gonna miss some shots for you.
I'm gonna take some bad
But
shots
that's not
for you.
illegal.
Yeah.
It should be. It's a conflict of interest.
And so it goes both ways. That's the same as with football or basketball. I don't care about you betting on your own sport, as long as you're not betting on your own self to win or lose.
I just feel like if you're active, you shouldn't bet.
I don't feel like that, and that's fine. Either way, I don't feel like that though.
You can't bet on you or the team you playing against.
Did y'all see the
I could bet I'm about to beat the fuck out of these niggas.
Hey, what y'all feel about the NFL released their schedule? What y'all feel about like the NFL going more international?
I'm cool with it because it ain't that much, and 98% of the games are still here.
Well, the
So,
Jaguars
make it
got 2 games in Europe. I think it's a game in it's a couple of games in Mexico.
how many Jaguar games you been to?
Nigga, just answer the fucking question.
Get that nigga.
I'm
can't get
answering.
right. None.
I don't stay in the city that has an NFL team.
None.
So I would.
So it don't matter if they play in Texas or goddamn.
Germany.
It kind of does because
Dubai.
because those games are at like 9:00.
It's fucking up your fantasy, huh?
Yeah, because now I got
You
to
get your rotation right, man. This
get my
motherfucker.
rotation right.
Like I had something weird.
Shut the fuck up. Don't do that shit.
Don't do that shit again.
Interrupting me?
Shit.
What the hell is wrong
All
with
right,
you?
keep on going. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna want to toss the mics to the side in a minute.
I bring up one topic, then you mad as a motherfucker, and then gonna
I
say
asked
I
you.
got topics.
I asked you a question. You can't answer your questions,
I just asked you how you felt about it.
and I asked you a question.
No, don't answer a question with a question. How do you feel
You
about
do
it?
talk like that every week.
No, I don't.
Sure you do.
For the fuck's sakes of it, answer his question. Let's see what he said. Answer his question.
And
Let's
this
see what
nigga
he
gonna
said.
talk to his mama like,
I was trying to have peace with my mom, but these niggas beefing.
I don't know. He don't like. He don't like me when he drink.
How do you feel about it? Are you gonna answer the question or not?
He was talking to you.
I'm asking you.
Who did asked you something?
I think
Moving
the NFL
on.
playing overseas is cool. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
I don't give a fuck.
Do you think that goes to them
Make the
moving the
glance.
team over there?
No.
Oh no, them boy don't do
I
that
do.
kind of football over there.
No, man, 'cause-
football.
They got the Jaguars playing 2 games in Europe.
It's
fool.
possible it could start a
Them
new
niggas
league
just might want to
over
go on
there, but
vacation. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Like side chick. the next go
NFL
round.
Europe did not work.
They trying
Sorry.
to make the game of football popular over there.
They
They
just
been
Yeah,
did
because
it.
they only got the other football.
They been did that, man. NFL Europe. That shit was a
I
flop.
think that the European
ain't the only
everything over there is a different market. Soccer and cricket is the biggest sports things in the world. Super Bowl is the biggest shit in the United States, but they're looking at it's a whole nother untapped market. Why not push it
It's
over?
like rap. You know
Simple.
what I'm saying? Rap
it's fine for a game or two, but for a whole team, no.
Did y'all see the Michigan sports star, Hunter Dixon? He basically implied that with his NIL deal, he was getting more money at Kansas, and he said he wasn't getting 6 figures in Michigan, so that's why he left and
Oh,
transferred
that's
to
why he
Kansas.
went to Kansas. Yeah.
I like it, don't like it. What y'all
I like
think?
it.
His quote basically saying the people who hating on me will leave their job right now for $100,000 increase.
No, 10.
No,
I think
$10,000
10K,
increase.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And they got
Yeah,
less
I
than 6
would.
figures for Michigan last year. He said.
I like it because it's doing good for my school. Like LSU is getting mainly we've been seeing recently like the female basketball players, and it's because LSU is a good LSU. Yeah, I'm an LSU fan. Yeah, they're doing it, and it's paying off for the school, and it's paying off for the kids. It's one of the big like you got to think about it. Somebody brought something to my attention, and I didn't point it out. They did, and they're an Alabama fan. They was like, you know what, Alabama is really just football. And I was like,
No, they
maybe
not.
they are, but then I was
No,
like,
they're not.
stop and listen. They was like,
But they not.
and I was like, their female softball is decent.
There was the
too.
#1 basketball team.
Once. Come on now, bro. Don't be so shallow.
So you can't say they just football if at one point there's a #1 basketball team in the nation.
So what I mean is,
softball, golf, and
shut up and
pretty
listen.
good.
Shut up and listen.
Got pretty good.
Shut up and listen. LSU football, couple of championships. LSU female basketball, pretty
One.
good. Shut up and listen. Pretty good. LSU baseball, pretty good.
Not more than Alabama.
LSU track and field, a lot of championships.
No.
Alabama has football championships, nothing else.
Gymnastics. They
Softball?
got a little gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics team.
LSU,
good, you know.
LSU gymnastics, number one in the country right now.
No, you just making shit up.
No, I'm not. Look it up right now. The number one player of gymnastics is a female.
Have they
from
ever won the championship?
the number one.
Have they ever won the championship in gymnastics?
Yes, and the number one.
No, look it up, Dez.
Look up
This nigga just talking out his ass.
I'm not because I don't. look
Most
at
gymnastic championship
I don't
in
look at
college
that,
sports.
but right now the gymnastic female is a white young lady from LSU.
Tuscaloosa, man.
It's a white young lady.
I don't know.
From LSU.
I don't know. I just know Alabama do be getting busy and
Yeah, they
goddamn
get
gymnastics.
busy now.
Softball, golf, and bowling, goddamn.
Oh, y'all killing the scene in bowling.
Alabama, the
You know what I'm
truth
saying?
Look at that.
Y'all
Look
throwing
at that
strikes.
little drop down. Go down right there to that little drop down. I don't even know what it is, but let's just see.
32 championships.
In gymnastics that you talking about, but it's Alabama. My bad.
But
I'm sorry.
that's a lot of championships.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Pull
It's
Alabama
Alabama.
shit up.
It's Alabama.
I mean,
My bad.
you ain't have to look it up if you know sports. You just know sports.
But you don't apparently. So what the fuck is you talking about?
Huh?
Nigga said, look it up.
106 championships. That bitch on laugh so hard.
Alabama number so crap. But my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't. And I like I said, that did not come from me.
Go
That
down
came
to where
from
you went
somebody
down
else
now.
who schooled
Down
me
now.
to that. You know
People
what I'm saying?
also ask how many people go down.
6, but 32 is not that good. It's Alabama. My bad. And look at male.
Was
Man, how the
32 in
fuck y'all
gymnastics
seeing
only
it?
though?
Yeah,
It
it
was
was. It was gymnastics. But I'm
Only?
I don't know. But he looked up gymnastics and said gymnastics. But I'm also LSU baseball men's championships.
They got a good baseball program.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
I ain't but like, and once again, he brought up basketball. They niggas ain't won no championship, but he want to talk about basketball. Something they didn't win in. They was number one. Okay, bring that up.
I don't remember.
He about to get mad at you.
I bitch. Go ahead.
I don't necessarily remember LSU winning the national championship in basketball.
I never said nothing about their basketball.
Well, no,
team
you
either.
just brought up national championship.
You brought up Alabama.
No, that's what you just brought
No,
up.
did he not? Okay, did he not bring up Alabama basketball team being number one? And that's what I
Yeah.
was just talking about.
I think I better be
But
quiet.
you said
I ne-
championship.
No, I never brought up LSU basketball men's as a champion. I never brought that up. Why you bring that up when they were fighting?
I ain't had no.
So
Because you're the one who brought up LSU basketball as if they won a championship. When I was talking about championship teams, I named football champion, gymnastic champion, baseball champion, track and field champion. I never said LSU basketball.
so does Alabama have more or less
What?
in all those sports you just named combined?
They have 32 alone in gymnastics. He just showed you.
They said 32.
Yeah, it said,
He ain't lying.
I ain't got to bring up nothing else.
Them niggas flipping like that.
Fuck else you want me to bring up, man?
How many football championships Alabama got compared to LSU? Well, LSU got what, 2?
Who talking about that? Who talking about that? Whose argument is that?
I'm just asking you a question.
You're right. Now, what's your point?
Roll Tide, motherfucker.
That's the damn point there, he said. Roll
He
Tide.
didn't say it. They
Roll
said it.
down
I still
Tide.
don't get this point. I don't get your point. My only point is LSU's more well-rounded. That's all I was saying.
They say we unrealistic for the.
So if I'm wrong at that, tell me.
You saying Bama football school.
Thank you.
And I said Bama's a football school, and the numbers kind of prove that.
LSU is a football school.
I didn't. What the fuck? Come on, man. What's the fucking subject? Scott?
Alabama just a better football school than y'all.
All right.
And golf.
That
You
wasn't
like golf, right?
that wasn't my argument. But go ahead, stop.
What?
Change the fucking subject because this nigga.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Hang on. Before that,
I'm ready to go home. More subjects.
oh yeah, go ahead.
This nigga here, man.
Hey, but I got a dummy of the week that I want to bring up. Oh, you got a good one?
You got the floor.
The baseball announcer saying that he visited the Nigger League Museum.
Damn.
That nigga was tripping.
And I don't call him the dummy as much as I call a person who
The other guy.
he was a black guy. He looked black, and he sat there like he was all
colored,
good. Like
yeah.
it was
What's his
all
name?
I don't know.
I mean, nigga, you just the baseball announcer. What he did.
I know the
his
story you talking
name.
about, but
Yeah.
if you gonna
All
do
right.
dummy-
Well, I mean, I ain't.
But I got you.
Well, look it up.
No, nigga.
I just got my phone. All right, well, you just want me to look it up on my damn Google.
Dez got you.
I know the
Who
story
One more
too,
time.
but I'm trying to tell the people who may not know it.
Glenn Cooper.
Cooper.
Glenn
Like,
Cooper.
And he said
He didn't get fired.
He said big
Wait,
ER.
it was the Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
that
the big
nigga
dog.
said, yeah.
Shit.
We went to
We
the nigga
visited,
league.
we visited the nigga league museum.
The
Nigga
nigga.
league.
The nigger.
The
league.
nigger
With the ER on it.
Oh,
with
man.
the ER.
I ain't gonna lie, I laughed.
And then his co-host was like, yeah.
Ready to read his line. Yeah, we went to the nigger league. Nigga.
I laughed. I ain't
They
gonna
suspended his ass for like indefinitely.
New rule.
Sensitivity training.
You gonna
and
come
he'll
up
be
with a
back
dummy,
on
you
there.
gotta have all the
But
facts
it just
about it.
said they ain't firing them on there. That what it said. Go up.
Sound like my boy, Huggy
Bobby
Bear.
Huggins.
Huggy Bear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna even get into it.
That
boy
nigga should be he should be the honorable dummy.
But they ain't
Done it.
nothing happened to him.
Dummy.
So you
That
It's
nigga
out
just,
here.
that nigga suspended for 3 games. That's wild, fool.
$1 million.
That mean he a
3
great
games.
coach.
And
for that-
sensitivity training.
Well, for that, Mr. Glenn Cooper, you are the dummy of the week.
Nigger ass dummy.
Dumbass,
bitch.
stupid ass dummy.
Stupid
In
ass
other
nigger.
news or information we forgot to add on, anything we forgot to talk about.
Who? Is there anything that you watching?
Bupkis.
Bumpkins. I started. It starts off wild.
Go watch Lords of War.
I will.
On what?
it's an action movie. I'm watching.
I find it on the streaming
Y'all are
service.
y'all are
I
definitely
like history
it.
timepieces, so it looks
Y'all
like.
are
And it's-
def-
I like real shit.
And it's
On what,
based
though?
off a true story, huh?
On what?
What you mean?
You probably gotta find
It's
it
a
yourself.
movie.
You gotta
I
find it
don't know,
yourself.
shit. Wherever you go find an old movie, I don't know.
Oh, it's an old movie.
Yeah, you know,
2015.
remember at the beginning of the podcast when we looked it up?
2005.
Where,
2005.
where did you watch it?
No, it was 2005.
You know, I
Shit.
mean, it was
Yeah.
a movie and DVDs, and it was 2005.
You might be able to find the shit on Amazon to rent.
You're trying to tell me the answer where I watched something in 2005.
I thought this was something you just
No,
recently
you-
watched.
We pulled
I brought it up because it was a sequel coming.
and none of us knew what it was but him. You don't remember that?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's time to go.
Well, on that note, we'll be back
now?
next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig? Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
Happy
Day.
Mother's Day.
Love
It's
your
the-
mama, love
It's the
your
most
mama.
important
Love your
job
kids.
in the world.
All right.
Love all y'all, all of the women's.
Bye bye.
You said women.
Dummy.